ladies, gentlemen, and others. My name is Nell, and welcome back to another amazing episode of Lancer. Once again, I am joined by my wonderful team here. We've got Evil Chan, we've got our B-Man, our storyteller, Violet, we got Professor Wisty, and we've got a new player. Why don't you introduce yourself, Mad?
I'm Mad Rook, and don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, don't worry, none of us do.
Introduction.
There we go.
Don't worry, Matt. I can definitely guarantee that no one here knows what they're doing, including me. Wisty is the closest, but even I don't think she knows exactly what we're doing.
No, I have no clue. I've lost it. Yeah.
There was a question in the chat, and I think RB, you could probably address this. And I think it would be a good point to bring up. Somebody asked about the fact that some of our mechs were destroyed last combat. What does it look like for mechs that are destroyed at the end of combat? What's going on there?
So the game gives you a little bit of leeway with a couple different things. Either I could make it a thing that is like you have to get new mechs, which the rules do have rules for, but that seems kind of really boring. And to be fair, the rules kind of just want you to play the game. So the generic in-setting version for where your mechs are fine is that there is mass 3D printer capability basically everywhere, and you can get a new mech printed in like half a day. So you would just like roll up, say, hey, I need a new mech, and they'll print you out one.
And that's how I have a new mech.
Yeah, that's the exact lore reasoning. Because the part that is like controlled and has actual value to it is the licenses to have the parts be printed. So you guys are just going to get new mechs.
Excellent.
Huzzah!
Yeah. I mean, if you really want, though, I guess you could all ride on top of fucking Wisty, into combat. That's fine.
Thank you so much for the resub, Unholy. Thank you.
Okay, so that is that. So, just a little recap of what happened last week. You guys were sent into the sewers to unclog a space toilet. You found some ratmen. The ratmen proceeded to beat your ass, and then you managed to unclog the space toilet semi-successfully.
I'd like to say that I totally started carrying the team with explosions.
Yeah.
It's just true.
Okay, so
You missed a lot of good stuff, Evil, like nearly dying.
yeah. Yeah, we just put you to sleep like you were a little baby inside your mech on the elevator.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem. Violet made sure to tuck you in, too.
Oh, thanks. Did you give me a forehead kiss, too?
No.
Very good. Got it. So Violet's the type of mommy that will pick you up from soccer practice but not give you a forehead kiss. Got it.
Sounds about right.
Duly noted.
Also, you probably all notice on both sets of streams is that we all have new designs to showing up. We went through Pick Crew and made our characters in those, so that way we're not using essentially pre-made characters from other franchise stuff.
Change up. I hope to change it up every so often too with different pit crews, just to show off different character designs.
Spice it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be super fun.
Yeah, thank you, Unholy, again. Yeah, so I think we're pretty ready to get going, RB Man.
Commander. I still love that freaking uniform outfit I made him.
Oh, I muted myself and I didn't realize it. How long have I been muted for?
A period of time.
Okay, good.
An undisclosed amount.
All right, but we're gonna get started right here. So the basic thing is, you guys have successfully turned in your, what do you call it? Your proof of toilet unclogging.
Oh God.
So you have successfully proved that everything is working and it is within acceptable parameters. Let's say that much for right now. But because so many of your mechs were destroyed and even Wisty's was dinged up a little bit and Evil was taking a nap, the organization you guys are working for has deemed it fit to provide you with another member, sort of a chaperone, just to make sure things don't get too out of hand on things they ask you to do in the future. And
Explosions.
yeah, and so the person they have assigned to you here is Mad Rexac. So Mad, why don't you introduce yourself and tell the crew a little bit about who you are?
Wait, do I know about myself?
I mean, you know a little bit.
Roll to see if I know myself.
Mad, I sent you a bullet-pointed list of the basic stuff you know.
Oh shoot, where is that?
It was literally the last fucking DM I sent you.
No, I got this, I got this.
You don't have to read it off like a list either. You can keep some of that shit to yourself if you want.
Why do I get the feeling like this character shows up in front of us and goes, pulls out a data pad and goes, I'm so-and-so and this is what I know. And then we just look at him and stare.
He's definitely wearing a name tag.
Yes,
Oh
and
my
I have to
God.
look down to remember my own name.
Yes, he is, what do you call it? They said don't worry about him. He's been a trusted member of the company for years. He just suffered a little head-related accident and is having trouble keeping some of his thoughts and memories straight.
If I have any in the first place, yes, true.
Yes. All right, but would you like to introduce yourself, or you just
Matt's just gonna say no to that.
Yeah, what if I say no?
Okay, Matt. Now introduce yourself because you said no.
No! Well, my head hurts. And, I, like, what's his face said, I get I got my head injuries and I don't know much, but I'm gonna know one day. And, yeah. I don't know what else you want me to say.
I don't know.
I'd like to assess the threat level.
Of
Of
Madrak?
Yes.
It's
Oh,
Do
20.
it.
Sure, go
He
ahead.
he hasn't technically introduced himself, and all we know is that he's
All right,
here.
what would you
I am the biggest threat.
what would you like to do to try to ascertain whether or not Madrak is a threat? Please name your goal to me.
Okay,
Do
well,
it.
first and foremost, I'm going to check to see if I can determine his pulse. I'm going to check his breathing, and also check to see how badly he's sweating and or nervously shaking.
He is all
We need to
normal-
hold him down.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that. I can scan him.
Okay.
Your scans reveal. Oh yeah. By the way, just if anyone is unaware, Nell is currently what in the universe setting is a non-human person, otherwise known as an AI, and she is currently going through a thing called cascading, where she attains her own sort of sentience and breaks free of the shackles that man has put on her to keep her in her place.
So, compuberty.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, for that
I'm
universal.
sorry. Just kill me.
Chad's going to
No,
scan
you're
to
great,
reveal that
you're
he's
great.
really Beyonce.
Yeah, can I be Beyonce?
I mean, you know, Matt, if you want to be Beyonce, I won't stop you.
Hot sauce in my
Yeah.
bag. Swag.
All the single ladies and what other songs are there?
All the single ladies. Amazing. Perfect.
Okay, but
All right.
but seriously, what do I ascertain from that?
To the best of your knowledge, he's telling you what he's telling you, he at least believes is the truth.
Yes, but again, what would be his threat level? Is he like terrified of us? Is he
Like a puppy dog in a wet bag.
Sounds about right.
okay?
He just seems kind of annoyed and like a little bit like he doesn't want to be there, but he like knows he has to be there because you can tell his stomach is not completely full and he's like a little grumbly.
Oh.
I'm hangry.
Yeah. But he Mad, just do like a little introduction. Like it doesn't have to be in character, but just say what you would say if your boss had told you to go into this room and said, "Hey, these new fucks are your subordinates. Make sure they don't blow anything up too much."
If your boss said it, RB is the boss, and he said
Oh
it.
gosh, no, my boss. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do what I would do. Be smarter than me, and get stuff done.
He took that too literally. It didn't work.
Okay, I just wanted to... Okay, Nell, you have basically ascertained that he is the most middle manager ever, and he is of as much threat as a literal puppy dog.
Yes. No, I bite. Rawr.
You now think that he is a puppy dog that has yet to gain teeth.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to the rest of the team. Threat level below minimum.
Perfect.
Below minimum.
Eh.
Very good.
In case you can't tell, she said that in the most monotone voice, and it still feels like it's an insult.
Oof.
Threat level below minimum.
Did I hear that?
Yes, because she said it out loud.
Oh. I'm gonna just ignore that.
Okay, that's fair. Now that everyone's seen you ignore it, they know it's accurate.
No!
Oh my. Okay, so basically he says no work currently. Something will be coming up soon. Get to know each other, and he basically boots you out of the little like picture booth that you guys come in to get orders from him.
Sense.
All right, so now we are currently in what the game likes to call downtime, where you guys can do downtime actions and do some investigation and stuff, and we're going to do this for a little while. So there is something. So downtime actions are specific actions you could take right now in between missions that will allow you to get advantages or bonuses for future missions called... Not resources. I don't know. They're called something. Reserves, that's it.
Reserves.
Yeah, so right now you guys are kind of just free. Do what you think, do what you want to do. I'll give you a couple threads to start pulling on. Violet, you kind of want to see your drinking buddies.
Yeah.
Evil, your baby. And you want to get your head checked after getting zapped from being hacked. Let's see here. Also, Nell, you still have that fragment of the metal. And Wisty...
We're gonna need a space doctor.
Yeah. Wisty, I don't think you have any threads to pull on right now. That I don't think...
I might just like go diving or something like that instead. Kind of.
Yeah, it's just go for a
Dumpster
swim in the
diving?
goop. God. Yeah. Well, I mean, you think this fucking space station has a pool? No, it is dumpster diving.
God damn it.
Well, it could have been net diving.
The pool is the dumpster.
Exactly. All right, and then
brave enough.
and then Mad, these people seem all right, and you know that. You know, you kind of gotta just deal with them for now. So you're like, yeah, I'll try to get to know them. I'm kind of interested to know what they're about. And that's currently what's happening. You do not have to jump directly into the downtime actions because I feel like Wisty is the only one that has read them. But feel free to just start like RPing and do what you guys want to do, and we'll go from there.
So I'm actually just an OOC question, but what did everyone choose for their bonds? Just so I don't have to scroll through everyone's sheets.
Oh yeah.
What did I choose?
I chose the
Fool,
Titan.
Madrak.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Titan, nice.
Yeah.
I chose Magus.
Okay, so we're both Magus. Got it.
I chose the Titan.
Heck yeah.
Oh no, Wisty,
Gang, gang.
You better watch out. Nell's trying to steal your girlfriend.
That's okay. I share.
Sure.
Actually, in character, due to being raised in a position where we were all kind of like psychically emotive, like connected to each other emotionally, we kind of all were used to that situation. So it would totally be appropriate in character. You put a whole bunch of people with
you don't have to give me an in-character reason to explain your fetishes. That's fine. Just say that you had a little thing and move on.
I have an in-character reason for what I just said.
Yeah.
Let me take advantage of this.
Fucking the only thing I want you to take advantage here is of me.
Oof.
Like, that's what feed pictures are for.
Okay, so is there anything that do any of you have something explicitly that you wish to do right now, and you're like, ooh, GM, please, I would like to go first. I have a burning desire, and it's definitely not that I have to go get tested.
I kind of do, actually.
All right, Violet, what is your burning desire?
I'm still having this sort of like, are we the baddies quandary after our first job we took here on this ship.
Just to refresh anyone's memory, their first job which was off stream, was to deliver a basically home plate size sort of thing of metal to a shady thing, and they were interrupted by a gang along the way who said that this is their lifeblood and their legacy. Sorry, Violet.
I still have a fragment of that.
You're
right?
good.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what now?
And you said I have a fragment of that?
You have a fragment of the sword that cut into your mech, and then
okay.
Because remember, the sword sliced into your mech and then it exploded a little bit.
Okay. I was
So
just
you
trying to
have a
clarify
fragment
what
of that.
type of metal you were referring to.
And that might actually be our best lead, because so far nobody will say a word to us about whoever these people are. They do not want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Alright, in that case, I will go with Nova, because most likely I'll be able to take some of those fragments and use them to try to get information on this weapon as well while we're investigating.
Let's try and find someone who is proficient enough to, get these things out of you, and then maybe we can try and analyze them and learn something.
They weren't in me, they were in the mech suit, which I...
Oh, they're in the mech. Okay, yeah.
I extracted them from the armor.
Basically
Awesome.
when she was inspecting the mech after combat, she found one little sliver and took it with her.
You just kept saying they're in you.
Well, to be fair, again, when I go into the suit, I hum my suit.
Yep. Just we all be coming with when stuff is inside us. You're right. Thank you.
What?
So, who's coming in who?
Yet to be determined.
All right, let's move forward. Okay, so how would you like to go about? I'm assuming, Nell, you would like to assist Violet with this task and not just say, "No, my metal, fuck off."
I will definitely go and assist Violet. Or
Okay.
Nova, I should say.
Yeah.
All right, then how would you guys like to start your Scooby-Doo escapades?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not just gonna wander off. Like, there must be some sort of like directory of creatures and services on this ship where we can maybe get a lead on
Creatures?
on who can analyze this stuff for us, or give us a clue what it is and how we can
The
find
low
out.
threat contact might
more
have the
things.
information you request.
Oh, yeah. I guess we should see if Kelpie knows anything about it.
Oh yeah, that's my name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
little creature.
It
Correct.
was like
the low
Kelpie.
threat contact would most likely have the information we require.
You think I have any sort of information?
Yes, Mad. You do.
We can dream.
If you guys tell Mad explicitly what you want, there is a high probability he knows what it is.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh.
When you're the GM's lackey and you haven't realized it yet.
Hey, you know what? I asked Mad. I presented this idea to Mad, and he was like, "Yeah, do it."
Nice.
Nice.
I wasn't saying that critically, by the way. I'm just being dumb.
No, you're good. Thank you.
So,
It-
if
it's
that's
fine.
the case,
Mm-hmm. Madrak
does
is
that
my
mean-
lackey, but yes, what's your point?
Oh, so would that mean he would know what the symbols mean, or did we figure that out?
We have nothing on that.
Okay.
We asked my drinking buddies about it, and it made things really awkward really fast.
Yeah, remember? It made it more awkward than when Evil tried to steal all their money so poorly that they ended up laughing at him.
It literally made it worse
Yeah.
than that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so where do you guys want to start with your interrogation of Madrak?
Oh no.
Also, I'm assuming you guys just aren't in like the literal waiting room of the work center doing this, correct? Do you have a specific idea of where you want to be?
Or that we scouted out, because that seems to be about the only place outside of our like jail cell rooms that we have so far.
We're gonna go to the bar.
Okay.
Oh hell
Okay.
yeah, I'm down.
Rendezvous Point Alpha, basically.
Okay, so got it. The bar's name is now Rendezvous Point Alpha. Got it. Okay, so Mad, they end up taking you to a place that you've walked by and you kind of thought it was a bar, but you weren't sure. It appears to be what used to be some sort of vehicle maintenance garage that has now just become a bar.
Nice.
There's currently no one in the bar. It is just dead empty. You don't none of you really necessarily know why.
Wait, no bartender?
No, there is a bartender, but that's
Oh.
about it. But he's like surprised you guys are there, and he just like kind of is just like ignoring you while doing some paperwork.
Sure. Less people around, that's better for us.
What time is it? On the station.
It is. So you find a clock, right? Because there's a clock above the bar, and it's set to 16.5. And then there's a symbol after it that you don't quite know.
All right, 16.5 somethings.
Works out. That, yeah.
Athena, can you synchronize that with your internal chronometer so we have like a on-the-go reference here?
She would need to watch it. She would need to watch it so everyone. She would need to watch it for long enough to figure out how it cycles because she is unsure of how it cycles.
Time to buy some drinks and watch the clock.
Get, I guess, an idea on the hustle of the station here from one of the bars would be not a bad idea at all. Kind of figure
Okay.
out if we're like randomly here at like 2 p.m. Right after happy hour. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? Mad, you just kind of go and sit at like a table.
Okay.
thanks for
We
the follow.
drag him to the one of the back tables.
Oh, okay.
Like, you go to sit down at probably one of the first tables in there, and it then picks you up by the back of the collar and marches you to the back area and then sits you down there.
Okay.
All right, well, Mad said okay. I'm assuming that is in character and IRL.
All right.
Yes.
Then I guess as a downtime action, I would like to use gather information, which is like, conducting our research and stuff like that and following it here. And I guess what I want to do is to find out. We were wanting to find out what the symbol means, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so at least one of us will perform a gather information check, and Athena was going to help out with that. So, did you want to roll for that one?
I mean,
Violet?
you guys can also just RP it. You don't need to necessarily make a roll.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just reading the gather information roll, so.
Yeah, and that's fine. And at some point, I might ask you for a roll depending on how you guys handle it, but I'm willing to just let you guys RP it out, and then if you start making a mess of it, then you can go ahead and make a roll to try to save it.
We'll
No,
definitely
I'm
make a mess of things.
Yeah, of course you will. That's what I'm hoping for. My actual strategy guide that I have written down for this, basically, I have branches off that just says, "What if they make a mess of this?"
Nice.
Yo,
Hmm.
I just got spammed with chicken nuggets in chat. So
I saw they brought nuggies.
they brought nuggies.
Nice,
Thanks for bringing nuggies for everyone.
We need nuggets.
So last time we tried this, we just tried asking politely, and it was a terrible idea. So
Uh-oh.
we should either use force or use bribery.
Those are in fact definitely two of the options you can use.
Yeah,
I'm good at both of those.
I'm just saying we need to escalate.
All right.
Yeah, totally. I mean, yeah. So just out of curiosity, have any of you actually said anything to Matt at this point, or has he just kind of just been sitting there?
I think
He's
just
sitting
been
there
middle
with
management.
Athena, basically Athena watching him and waiting for everyone else to come sit at the table.
Oh god, we have a little talk box full of GM info. That's right.
Yeah. So just so you know, Matt, they totally. What do you call it? After a little bit, the bartender brings over your usual drink.
Wait, I thought I didn't know about this bar.
No, but you recognize the bartender. He works at several bars.
Oh, wow.
Multi-bartender, perfect. Yeah, give me
Nice.
Yeah.
So I guess we should show Mr. Kelpie the symbol and demand information.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Okay. Hey, who wants to see a symbol? Hey, here's the symbol.
here it is. Oh yeah, roll 20 is a thing.
Yeah. All right,
Tell
so
us
Matt-
about this gang sign.
It's the dead
Well,
Kennedys, right?
That it sure be a gang sign. I don't know.
We
what do
already
you
know
wanna
that this
about
is
it?
not used for fusion or synchro summoning.
Oh, hi,
Yeah.
Rosita. Good to see you.
Okay.
RB, can I tell if I'm being lied to here?
I mean, you can definitely make a roll for it once Madrak tells you what he's thinking.
He just was like, that's definitely a thing. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Do you want to ask more questions than like, can you be more descriptive than it is a thing?
yeah, whose thing? Where do they live? What do they do?
I don't think I know any of that. It does. I don't know. I have a headache. This is. I don't know. I don't like this.
Pretty sure that drink will help you if you're headache.
Yeah,
Oh, true. I'm a drink this.
short
Did I get a
term, not
straw
long
with it?
term.
I want a straw
Yes,
with it.
Madrak. There's a little silly straw in it with a piece of fruit and a little umbrella.
Oh
There's
god,
food on
he
the
has the
station.
fluffy dream from Valhalla.
Mhm.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to? So what? You guys are just keep pressing Mad on this?
Yeah, he hasn't told us anything.
I don't know what it's for. I just know I want to drink because it makes my head hurt.
Okay.
Okay. Did you want to try to ascertain whether or not he is lying, or what? Or did you just want to continue to bully the poor child?
Niall, can you use your empath ability to get a beat on that?
Yeah, I can make a read a situation roll.
I took that that skill also, but I think you're probably better at it than I am.
Would be one of those things that like technically I can't use my empath abilities outside of mech combat.
Yeah. So it would just be read a situation. And,
Okay.
And I would just give you slightly different information on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
The other thing.
So yeah, I asked Niall if it seems like he's lying or holding back.
Okay. So first of all, name me your goal.
Is Kelpie lying to us?
Okay. I'm gonna say that there's no real consequences to this, but the answer is no. They are not lying to you, but the more you try to like understand how they're feeling, the more your head hurts as well.
Uh-oh. It's all
My
noodle
head
soup
hurt
in
is
there.
very-
My
just-
gut.
Yeah.
That's my gut feeling. Is that okay? Yeah. So I will relay them over to Nova, saying just like yes, yeah, telling the truth.
Got it.
So I feel really headachy, and we haven't even started drinking yet. Really?
I know you didn't even have any fun yet. What the fuck?
No. The drink helps with the headache. I was.
Yeah, man. At a certain point, you just kind of flip the image over after your head hurts a little bit and it starts feeling a bit better.
Mhm.
Oh, beautiful. No, it was the drink's fault though.
Yeah,
That's why I
totally.
feel better.
Mhm.
Okay, so what is your question? So do you guys have any other questions for Matt, or where would you like to go with this?
So you mentioned that this is a gang symbol. Is this a large gang with it on the space station? Because I see it everywhere.
I'll be honest, I'm just not too familiar with it. I just know looking at it, it makes my head hurt, and I choose not to look at it. I choose to look at my drink.
Is there any of the symbol within the bar, or no? I presume no.
No.
Okay, so this
It's
is
mostly on the outside of buildings, like someone's tagging in a rush.
okay. So we're probably in a different than this gangster's territory or gang territory.
No, there's a bunch of that same symbol outside.
Okay, just not in the bar.
Correct. But you guys also have not taken a big look around the bar yet, because you've mostly just come in, Evil's tried to rob somebody, and then Violet's made some friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelpie, what's the last thing you remember? Like, it seems like you're not doing so hot. What brought you to this station, and, what are you doing here?
I just do my job, you know? Like, they brought me in, and I'm like, okay, I'll work. And that's what I do.
Clarify.
Clarify?
Yeah, butter. Clarify butter.
Butter.
Oh.
Wait, butter?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Clarify statement. Explain
Oh,
in greater
like
detail.
better, not okay. I mean, this job stinks, you know, but like, gotta do it. I gotta pay my bills, buy my drinks. But yeah, I
Wrong
don't know,
clarification. Please explain role in job.
Oh. Ice record.
Wait, does this mean that you have a place here on the station? How big is it?
Apollo?
I think I do. Right?
Mad lives in the... When Mad describes to you where he lives, it's basically the same place you guys are staying, but a different room.
Okay.
Perfect.
I was wondering if we could get a suite upgrade. If we all
Yeah.
crashed in one house.
No, don't take my room.
No, the last thing Maddie needs is people bullying their way into his life. Come on now.
Leave me alone.
Oh, we're bowling into his life for sure.
Yeah.
Can I see your work permit?
Probably, yeah. I'll fumble it out.
Yeah, he just
Show
puts
it.
it on the table.
I want to compare it to the basic ones we have and see if there's anything markedly different or of interest on it.
There are, basically all the work permits are exactly the same in terms of shape and size. The difference is the information held within. And you notice that Maddie's has a few more symbols on it that you don't really understand.
Athena, can you access the data on these?
I'd like to roll to attempt to extract and extrapolate the information.
Yes, all right, perfect. Got it. Evil, would you like to assist since you are a hacker?
Oh my
yes,
gosh.
If you guys would like to.
Evil, I keep forgetting you exist because you weren't here last session. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
I'm
I'm the
like my real
worst.
I'm
Homies have
just
been
like my
forgotten
character.
about.
It's okay. I'm just like my character. I'm just in the background. just
You're in the
NPC.
background trying to steal everything that isn't nailed down exactly.
Pretty much. You know, gotta fund our, fund our adventures. You know.
For
Okay.
sure.
Okay, so so name to me exactly what your goal is.
I want to determine exactly what the symbols are, what they stand for, and if possible, I want to figure out exactly how the card works.
Okay. So I'm gonna just let you know right now. This is a system you are completely unfamiliar with, and in languages that are not in your database that have evolved specifically on this station over the last thousands of years. So, do you have any sort of experience or language database? Basically, I'm asking what type of AI did you use to be, and whether or not you have the bonus language packs.
No, it would not. It would not affect that. Like the background that she has would not affect for languages.
You don't have
outside of core
he
programming.
can teach us weird dialects.
Yeah. That being said, she does have the ability to invent and create new devices or tools to approach problems.
Okay, but you're not. There's a distinct difference between inventing and then trying to take apart.
Yeah, so I don't get the advantage here, but she could then, if I don't succeed, it's something that she could use as essentially learning to.
You literally have hacker fix. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the ability to break stuff open. Doesn't mean I can understand every language.
Yeah, but no, hacker fix would at least let you try to get the data off it.
Okay.
Let's go.
That's a little bit different. Okay.
Okay.
Matt's just watching us take apart his work permit.
Oh no.
Matt's just more curious what you guys are doing. Matt, you just feel inquisitive and like you kind of want to ask them some questions.
So if Evil's helping me, do I get like the additional 1d6?
Yeah. Just so you know, also this is going to be a heroic roll. So here, let me outline the consequences. So the consequences are you break Mad's ID, you corrupt it, you trigger some sort of security thing that does a bad, or you let's say you have the possibility of starting a fire as well.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Hey, yo, arson.
And with my 2 hack, I'm assuming that's a d20 plus 2 plus the dice from Evil's support.
Plus Evil's d6, yes. Actually, hold on. So for Evil to help you, he would need to take a point of stress.
It's fine, you can take
I'm happy to take that.
Yeah, all right.
Can I attempt to lead/inspire Athena on this action? Can I give like a really rousing like, so if we don't get in here, we have no other leads. This is our only hope right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right, if we're playing this game, give me a second.
Let's go. Let's go.
Understood. Wanting to optimize rolls.
Yeah.
Chug.
Oh.
Don't worry. We're gonna hop on a keyboard, put on a power glove, and we're gonna hack through time.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the power glove.
It's so bad.
We have to hack through time.
Okay, so Violet, you are trying to give an inspirational speech to a literal fucking computer.
Hey, she has feelings. I think. I would assume she does. I could be wrong, but
on analysis of that, kind of.
All right. So tell you what, Violet.
Yeah.
Just roll me a d20. If you roll above a 15, sure, she gets a bonus 1d6, and you take 1 point of stress.
Plus up, plus up, plus up, plus up. Oh my god, I rolled a 15.
Perfect.
Yeah,
all right,
you got it.
Okay. So,
all right.
So now,
Athena looks at Nova with a confused look on her face.
I mean,
and just looks back down at the card.
Just think about how confused Matt is right here. You basically have asked him for his like work cell phone, and and they're just cheering over here like jack offs. While Matt's just drinking.
Oh my god.
The drinking helps though.
Yeah,
I need an IRL drink. I'll be right back.
So Nell, your unmodified roll is a 14 because you don't get the second d6. You just get the 1. You fail. to try to
Ooh.
decipher what this is, because you have no experience in the language of this station at literally all. You proceed to then take 2 stress to yourself, trying to overclock your processors, trying to understand what is going on in here,
Okay, so
to no avail.
query. Does that mean that Nova takes the stress instead of Echo?
No. Echo took the 1 stress to give you the D6, and so did Violet.
Okay, but you said I only get to count one of them.
Yes, but they still both gave you a D6 because it's take whichever one of the D6 is highest.
Oh, okay.
So basically, more dice gives you a higher chance of rolling a number that isn't a 1.
Okay, that makes more sense then. I understand now.
Yeah, that's how accuracy works. Is it's a +1 D6, and it's whichever one of the highest D6 of your accuracy rolls. Difficulty is the exact same way in the inverse, and they cancel out exactly 1 to 1.
Take 2 stress.
Very good.
All right, I'll hand the ID card back to Kelpie.
Thank you. So what were you trying to do there?
I'm back.
She doesn't say anything. She just handed the card back to you, and that was it.
Yeah,
all right.
So
What happened?
it failed, and all of you took stress. Good job.
So I'm
Wait,
at
me
2
too?
stress now?
No, you're at 1.
Okay.
You and Echo are both at 1 stress, but Nell took 2.
Do I take stress?
No, you were not involved with that.
I
In
mean,
fact-
to be fair, this is a stressful situation.
In fact, you basically don't even care. No, it's not like stress as in it's being stressful. It's as in you put a lot of effort into this, and you ran a lot of compute cycles, and you overheated yourself a little bit.
Oh no.
Also, eventually the bartender just like brings you guys over some drinks. And
Round.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Round 2. We're gonna be
if any like he's like just starts like rubbing his fingers together like he wants to be paid.
We should probably pay him.
I was the one that had money previously, so it kind of makes sense. I would jam.
Or
it with
I'll
cash.
just pay.
Okay. Matt
No,
hands over what appears to be the exact right amount of money, as if he understands what the money of the station is.
Not just counting.
Whoa,
up the
whoa,
salt.
whoa.
Whoa.
Broken.
I can count money.
Good. That
Can
is
you teach us how to do that?
Yeah, that's a really useful life skill that these fucking murder hobos need right now.
We need to know how to count our money. We have.
We
and
really do.
I show the assortment of different coins that we have and things like that because we have a collection.
Yeah, what the hell are these?
So Matt, you basically go over and explain the money to them, like the different types of coins and like their approximate value.
Okay.
What are they called? Do they have a cute name?
What are they called?
Is it mana, like by the default system?
Knuckles.
Like
You could have
in
said
all
whatever
hon-
you wanted there, and RB would have rolled with it.
In all honesty, I wanted to call them Dingledorves, but
Oh my god.
Oh, there you go.
Knuckles.
Yeah, I
no,
like
they're called
Wingle.
Wingnuts.
Oh.
Nuts.
Wing nuts. Okay, that makes sense because it was a whole bunch of like scraps, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So wing
it was
nut
like a-
action.
it was like it's like a bunch of fasteners, basically.
Hell yeah.
You guys find out that between the 4 of you hobos, you have about like roughly equivalent to $750.
Nice.
Damn,
And-
more than my actual bank account.
Yeah, I know, right? And you guys are living in what is basically the equivalent of Brazilian favelas, so that is quite a decent amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. We need a reserve fund to
Yeah.
replace broken Max.
The company you're working for said as long as you keep working for them exclusively, they will replace your mechs. But part of that contract is if you ever turn down a job from them, they will repossess your mechs. They cannot repossess your licenses, but they will repossess the actual physical object.
Okay.
So we might be the baddies.
I don't
would
know.
assume that.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Understood. When leaving the contract, make sure to self-destruct mech,
Yeah, exactly.
preferably in
Okay.
their building.
Yeah, exactly. Great. Perfect. Mad, you've realized that you are just in a dangerous situation surrounded by a bunch of psychopaths and murderers, and you're like, guess it's another Tuesday.
It does sound like a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, the party
Okay.
needs empathy.
Exactly.
Not like a no man.
I'm not sure how to install that yet.
Okay, so first you have to download it, and then you unzip it, and then you want to run the BAT file and then the executable. But after you run the executable, you have to go into the README and replace the false with a true, and then it will run.
Oh, beautiful. And take it off a full screen as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
so,
does not work. It is running on a 64-bit program.
Yeah, I
That's
would be
very
using a BIT.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do from this point now that you have manhandled Madrak's source of income and he has taught you how to count?
You're welcome.
We've come a long way, team.
Can he teach us how to read? Can we read the language?
Oof, that's a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys point to a symbol, Mad can tell you what it means. If you point to something, he can probably explain it to you.
We already
Look,
tried that.
we
It
did
didn't
that.
work.
With
Well,
one
Signs
symbol?
point to no.
I don't like that one.
Yeah,
I want to
I'll-
know, did we get ripped off previously in the past now that we know what our money is? Because
You know what the money is worth? That doesn't mean that you understand the economic state of the station.
Also true. Okay, I'll take out the metal fragment. I'll place it on the table next to him. Next to Kelpie.
Okay.
Provide material analysis.
About the metal fragment. It does look like metal.
Yeah.
Look,
This
you
guy's
have
just
a location where we can either find someone who would know more about this metal, and or a location where someone would use this type of metal in construction or combat.
Probably.
Whoa,
I
really?
don't know. Yeah, there's some people who probably know a bit more about this stuff. The barkeep might even know a bit about it.
So, what would you guys like to do with this in particular information?
Well, we can't do anything with the symbol. Like, Kelpie doesn't have that information to share currently.
I mean, he doesn't have the information. That doesn't mean other people don't.
True.
Yeah.
But
True.
here's my train of thought. We can go and assess the metal and see if the wherever group or people that we find that works with this metal, if they also have this symbol on or around their shop location, and then we can try to clarify for some information from that location. If that makes sense to the group.
Yeah, just tell me which direction you guys are driving this train into the ocean with.
Usually forward when driving a train, because going backwards is pretty slow.
I guess we're kind of trying to get a mix between go diving and get connected, of trying to find this spot that feels like where we would be able to figure, like, more of the good or bad guys.
I think that so what do you guys want to currently try to do right now? Please tell me your explicit, like, next 20 minutes goal in this universe.
Finish my drink.
Done.
Ooh.
You have finished it. Congratulations.
I have less of a headache now.
We could always hit the streets and go look for gangbangers.
You can find some in the red light district. Wait,
Yeah.
Oh
wrong
my
time.
god.
Oh no. very, very good, Violet. Yes, you know what? There's nothing I love more than hitting the streets and looking for a gangbanger. Thank you.
My chat's
I'll
saying
keep
we
that in
should
mind.
suplex a train.
Yeah.
Well, you know, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you want to catch a train. I can tell you where the nearest one is. Christ.
Evil?
Okay.
Do you have any ideas
So-
what you want to do? Because you've been pretty quiet.
I personally
I'm dead on the
would like
inside.
to that too, 100%. I personally would actually just like to get focused, and I would like to learn more about. Oh jeez, I had it in my head. Hold on, it just went out my ear, from one ear and out the other.
Nice.
I was like, don't forget it, don't forget it. So we already learned about the. I know, and I forgot it. I know.
You're adorable, you know that?
Thanks. Yeah, I would like to learn more.
Okay, get focused is
About the
you want
yeah,
it's
Go
you
ahead.
wanting
Gaining a
to
skill.
increase a skill.
skill. Okay.
So it would be one of your pilot skills or an entirely new one.
Okay. Let's see. Let me just pull up my skills. Sorry.
You're good.
There's an investigate skill that you could go into.
Investigating in my Dungeons and Dragons?
In your spaceships?
Yeah. What do you think this is? Some sort of like punk noir spaceship?
Yes.
Okay, well you're right, so good job.
Actually, you know what? I would actually like to get a damn drink. I'm kind of stressed.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yep. No, totally. So all right, so
Ignore the learning. Let's
yeah,
just get going.
so just so you know, to do that, you're gonna break off from the rest of the group. Are you okay with that?
Is the rest of the group okay with that? If I just go grab a quick brewski?
Thumbs up.
Mhm.
Evil
Then
was
yes, I
never
would like
seen
to-
again.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh jeez. Okay.
All right, well, tell you what, Evil. You're gonna hang out for a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna talk about what you did a little bit later, cause we need some time to pass to figure out how bad it goes. But you go up and talk to the barkeep. He gives you a drink and tells you where to get some more stuff. And you just kind of wander out to go find it. You're on a vision quest.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh god, all I can picture now is the Simpsons Vision Quest episode.
Oh, after the hot peppers.
Yeah.
The one Evil's going on is going to be a lot more trippy and a lot less fun.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Don't drink the sewage water.
You
Did
realize
I
you
smoke
realize
some peyote?
you realize literally all the water on this ship is sewage water, right? That's why you haven't seen anyone drink anything that isn't not alcoholic.
Huh.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay.
So
So
medievals.
yeah. So what would you guys like to do at this point while Evil is off? Let's say riding or dying.
Tripping balls.
All right.
So, shall we proceed with mission?
We can do that.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, the rest of us, we're interested in trying to find a area that feels, I guess, way more marked up with the gang.
Mm-hmm.
We want to find this bar, but for the other faction.
Yeah.
Implying
So I
that
don't
this
know.
isn't the bar for that faction already. Okay.
I would have. Okay, then I will do. I will take a good look around this bar and see if I can spot anything that seems to be related to that insignia.
Sure. Go ahead and you have a little bit of psychic presence. So tell you what, I will. What skill are you trying to use?
I would be for that skill probably. That feels like a read a situation.
I don't think this is really a situation.
Okay.
But
I'm on the-
I will let you do it, and I will let you invoke your new type background to give yourself +1 accuracy.
Okay.
In terms of consequences, the main thing is you just find nothing and you've wasted a bunch of time.
So time is a consequence. Yes.
Yes, and then also the possibility of you just offending the bartender by looking around his bar like an asshole.
Well, I'm looking for like the pictures of him with like the famous people signed on the wall of signatures. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, there aren't any of those.
we're going for a roll,
we're looking now.
Yeah,
and it's the first one of the session.
perfect.
Number 1.
Wisty
Hi.
ends up in the bathroom, and she's convinced that this thing on the wall there is literally a cipher for some sort of hidden message. It is literally just, here I sit to take a shit. But she is convinced that it is some sort of cipher, and she's going to take 2 stress spending the next 2 hours trying to decipher it.
Oh my god.
That's a high amount of stress for this. Oh my god. Yeah.
Well,
So
you
I am
failed
in the
really
bathroom.
badly.
I
What do you
know.
want from me?
No, that's exactly it. That's 100% A-okay.
And
Wait, they're in the
if we
bathroom
leave
for
her
2
here,
hours?
that means Niall and Echo will be in the bar together for a couple of hours.
Oh no, Echo gone. Echo done left the
Echo's-
building.
I thought Echo was getting drunk, so they were.
Yeah. So he has the barkeep where there's where you can find some better shit at, and the barkeep gave him a place, and he gone.
Wait, there's better stuff?
There's always better stuff.
Yeah, you know about the better stuff, and you're like, I don't like it.
Oh, I like the worst crap. Let's go.
No, you like the stuff that allows you to use your legs the next day.
Okay, so I am stuck in the washroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to say,
Huh.
if anyone wants to talk about anything while Wisty is stuck in the bathroom, please go ahead right now. Or if any of you are curious where she is, you guys can go try to talk to her, but she is just completely engrossed in this, and she is sure that she is onto something.
All right.
I mean, if she's in the bathroom, I'm gonna just like leave her be because I'm gonna assume the worst.
Okay, yeah.
Logic
Yeah,
dictates that humanity is weird and strange. Your
Yeah,
kind
that-
finds patterns in unpatternable objects.
I'm
Yeah.
already in a weird and strange one too, so.
Yeah, it's easy. It's real easy. But yeah, Wisty, you feel very strong emotions coming off of this message. That's why you're sure it's a code.
Okay. Yes.
A passionate poop.
Very bad.
Whoever took this shit, speaking in my DM or in my like storyteller voice for a second to add some color to this situation. Whoever wrote that message was in a life or death battle with that shit they were taking. They literally thought that those were going to be their last words while they were taking it.
Oh no.
Okay,
That's why I'm picking up so hardly on.
yes, exactly.
Yes.
Is you can feel the desperation and like the making deals with the devil to get through it.
Some dark powers are at play here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right, so what would you guys like to do now? So you've officially lost 2 of the members of your party. You are thinning out impressively quickly.
I'm dropping like flies here.
Yeah, exactly.
We should proceed with current plan. Advise Pilot Niall of current situation and to re-rendezvous back at headquarters.
You get as a thumbs up, but it's one of the big ones if you hold the button on Facebook for a while.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So
Do I
it's one
see any of my old drinking buddies here?
how long do you stay there for?
I mean, I'm willing to hang out until Niall's done cracking the code.
Okay, yeah, sure. After what feels like maybe like an hour and a half, you guys hear like a loud, like sort of almost like work bell go off that you guys have been noticing go off fairly consistently. And then your buddies, they start piling into the bar and they look at you and they just go like, "Oh, this fucker!" And then they just like run up to you to like give you a hug.
Nice. Also, now that we've been vibing here for a while and also learned a little bit about how things work from Kelpie, can we tell time? Do we know what fucking time it is yet?
Matt, do you want to teach them how to tell time?
How do we read the clock, Areno?
Probably based off of shifts. So.
Can I like teach them like a little bit? But I find it very funny that they don't know like.
Yes, you can teach them wrong as a joke. That is fine.
No!
Life points went down. Oh my god.
It will just be like a slight wrong. I'll teach them like the opposite of AM and PM kind of wrong. You know?
Yo, that's perfect. All right, yep. So Matt explains to you that the ship works on it works on 4 20-hour cycles. So he gives you the cycle. Well, I'll tell Madrak what he did later. You guys don't need to know for now. But he explains to you that it goes on 4 cycles, and this is the end of the 3rd cycle, and so now there's a rest cycle for the first 4 hours of this 20-hour cycle before the next work cycle begins.
There's secretly only 3 cycles.
We'll find out together, Matt, because you and me are gonna have a discussion about that, and it's gonna be really good.
Okay.
So yeah, your work friends are back. You know, what do you call it? By the way, did you just? Well, not your work friends. They see who you are, and they're like, you know, they give you like the like, hey, how's it going? You know, like you're definitely someone they know because you see them at other bars, and they're like, yeah, he's all right. You know, he's
like
he's
that little head nod. You know, like
yeah, like the little head nod, and they go, yo, what's up?
And I just do the head nod.
Yeah, you just do the head nod and like pick your drink up.
Guys.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, they are super happy to see Violet, and they are just like, you know, what do you call it? They said they're ready to play again, and this time they're gonna clean her out for good.
Oh my god. I mean, we could do some gambling. We'll probably lose money.
I mean, theoretically,
I want to ask them. I want to ask them about Kelpie, since they seem to at least recognize him. I'm like, this bitch hardly knows who he is. Do you know who he is?
Oh, Kelpie. No, he got hit. I heard he got hit real bad in the head with a forklift. Nearly clean cut it right off, I say.
Oh my god.
But, you know, he's a good little guy, you know. He asks a bunch of questions, but that's to be expected. You don't know where he is or who he is. But he's still fairly new here. He's only been here for a couple months.
You know where he came from?
Oh, fuck no.
Had a feeling. That's fine.
He's definitely not of the ship, but I think you all are smart enough to figure that one out on your own.
Okay.
Yeah, he does some work for the mob.
For the mob?
Yeah, the mob.
Is there only one mob?
No, there's a bunch of them, but I think he
I had a
works
feeling.
I think he works for the Secretan branch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's their shtick?
What do you mean, what's their stick?
What are they into? What's their business? What do they run around here?
Yes, thanks for the follow.
Mostly they run lancers like you. You know, moving shit, building shit, you know, I mean it's a generic shipping outlet. What do you want from me?
No, you've already given us plenty. Thank you so much.
You now remember that the name of the company you guys are working for is Moorbranch Operational, or we call it Moorbrack Operational Branch Systems.
Short for Morbin.
Short for mobs, but yeah, sure, why not?
All right. We learned things.
Yeah, you definitely have learned a piece of information, and I cannot take that away from you. But yeah, they're just sitting there. They go back to playing their normal game of cards, and they're just having a good time. Matt, if you want to play, they'll deal you in.
Just one game. Just one game. I tell myself.
Yeah, just one game.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Okay, can you roll me a d20 +2 for Eye for Gore and +1 for your background?
Make sure you turn your dice on so we can see them.
Yeah, the dice roll is so good.
Wait, how do I make sure that it's on?
Click
Click
on
on
the
the little
gear.
Yeah.
dice options, and then check
Yeah.
mark all 3.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah.
I have all 3 of them checked.
So do /R 1d20 plus 2 plus 1d6.
Plus 1d6. Wow.
It's not
Beautiful.
1.
Yeah, I don't roll ones.
Yeah, Mad
You
So
say
you
that
say.
now! You say that now!
So you say.
Mad pretty handily cleans them out, and they go like, "Oh, you got us again, boyo."
Yeah. I'm
Nice.
so good at this.
Mad looks like he at least knows the rules to this game, unlike the rest of you.
Let's go!
What a strange
okay.
game. The only winning move is not to play.
Correct. Okay, so, is there anything else you guys want to ask of your boyos here? And by the way, Nell, did you happen to leave your little jar of a metal spike on the table?
No. She's not
Okay.
letting that out of her sight.
Okay, then. Alright, is there anything else you want to ask of your boyos? Because otherwise, Wisty's going to come out of the bathroom, and she's going to realize... Her light psychic connection, she will have eventually realized, oh no, this was a guy just fighting for his life or his death on this toilet.
Yeah.
I made you laugh from that picture too.
You did. That was so good.
Okay, so, do you guys have anything you wish to do before Wisty is done in the bathroom?
I'm going
Okay.
to remind Kelpie that he needs to take us to where we can get this assessed.
Okay.
I mean, you just pointed the bartender again.
Yeah, let's go talk to the barkeep.
Okay,
Much trauma on this toilet. Yes, Saber.
yes. Wisty, when you finally finished figuring out the sort of like story behind the toilet scrolling, you realize that person, they lived that day, but they were a completely changed person, and they knew that they would never be the same again.
Oof.
Oh, so life-changing moment happened here. Okay, I feel why I was attracted to this area.
Why are you attracted to the fucking toilet?
There was something big that happened here. It was
Yeah, it was
very
a-
large.
Epic poop.
Like you think that someone's entire life shifted gears at this point, and they are no longer the same.
This campaign is so feces focused.
I know. I'm
Like,
gonna be on mute.
Yeah,
for
the
a
final
minute. I
villain
need-
will be the Great Mighty Pooh.
it will.
He's gonna throw his shit at you.
Well, you're the ones who keep rolling so poorly, and the funniest thing is poop, so it just ends up there.
Nothing is
Fair.
funnier than poop. True.
Yeah. Alright, so what do you guys wish to do?
Okay, so he directed me to the bartender?
Yeah.
Maddie said that the bartender works at a foundry.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I will go up to the bartender. I'll put the jar with the fragments on it.
Fragment singular, but yes.
That's what I said, fragment.
Okay. And what do? You just kind of put it there, and then what? You just look at him really intently?
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna wait for him to look back at me and go. And then I'll ask. Trying to think of how to word the question. Just bear with me for a second. Because I know what I want to ask. I need to ask it how she would ask it.
That's fair. And then also I want you to tell me your goal.
This is fragment from weapon that attacked us the other night. Do you know anything about where I can find more details on this?
Alright, and what? Are you trying to... I would say none of your
Trying to
skills really
get
apply.
information.
And I would say...
Investigate would work.
No, investigate is like a subject or like study or like looking around a room.
Okay.
This is more of like a coerce or like a question.
Okay, sorry, I'm back from reading philosophy.
No, you're
Welcome
good.
back.
So I'm not gonna invoke your background here, so just go ahead and give me just a raw d20. The main failure that you could possibly have is you just learn absolutely nothing and you waste a bit of time. This will not stress you out, though, if you fail. Okay. He looks at it and he goes, yeah, I know something about it. Can I, if you want to give it to me, I know someone I can ask.
I want to read the situation to get a bead on whether his motives are nefarious.
Sure, go for it. Knock yourself out.
Do I roll for that?
Yeah, roll for that. Yes, you're trying to determine whether or not this man is doing something.
I rolled a 5.
He is doing nothing. You think he's just trying to be the most helpful man on the planet.
Sure, I fucking do. Alright. I'm good at this.
Yeah, Violet, you're really good at this. Okay, so what would you like to do? He said if you give it to him, he can give you some information about it by the next shift.
Well, as far as I can see, we don't have to give him all of it.
Break it in half.
Yeah.
You want
Let's
to try
split
to
it.
So you have a sliver of a completely unknown element, and you wish to try to break it in half with what?
Let's see. Maybe I can cut it in half with my sword.
You have a sword with you? Nice.
Yeah,
I assume we're armed.
All right, so that's what you're trying to do, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I want to use my show-off skill to just throw the thing up in the air and slice it.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Tell me about the consequences.
The consequences are you literally launch this thing through a wall into a fucking dumpster pile, and you have to spend the next 8 hours looking for it.
Let's do it.
All right, fuck it.
Oh no.
If you lose this, Athena,
You know what?
Athena's going to be mad at you.
Hold on, Violet. Violet, you're a super soldier, so go ahead and you can get plus 1d6 on this because of your advanced training regimen.
So 1d20 plus 1d6 plus 2?
Yes.
Oh, that was so close.
14 total.
Yeah.
Let's move
as
on
soon
and
as you
pretend
throw it
that
up in the
nonsense never
sky,
happened.
the barkeep literally ducks for cover like you just set off a grenade. You hit it out of the sky, but when your sword impacts it, it just it almost kind of explodes and shoots little fragments everywhere.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no.
So, Violet, go ahead and take 3 stress as you are peppered with fragments. And now you will only take 1 because you, what do you call it? You're a bit more tough because you're not made out of literal fucking meat. And the rest of you are just like, what the fuck happened? Someone just set off a grenade in the bar.
I'll extract the fragment from myself and I'll hand it over to the barkeep.
Now we have a lot of fragments, okay? It worked.
Most of the fragments appear to have basically almost aerosolized and become such micro nano slivers that you think that peeling them out of you would take hours.
Oh my god.
If you can find them, but you find like 2 big-ish kind of chunks left that are still
I'm gonna put one of them in the jar, and I'm gonna give
Mission
the other one to the
accomplished.
bartender. But I'm also going to ask the bartender something. You knew to duck
Sure.
when she struck this with her sword. Why?
because I didn't know what it was. It's just
If you didn't know what it was, why would you have ducked for cover?
Because
It had
some
been
crazy
striking
bitch
regular
just
metal.
whipped out. Because some crazy bitch just whipped out a sword in the middle of my bar and hit a fucking thing that exploded. What do you mean? Listen,
You ducked before the explosion.
Yeah, because I didn't know what would happen. I didn't want her hitting me with the sword or knocking it into me or something.
Assessment approved.
You know, I've been working at this bar for 20 years. I have seen people.
I'll hand him like some of my share of the credits.
All right, he takes your money, and then as soon as he does that, he just immediately shuts up and gives you a shot.
Nice.
And so you now have two significantly smaller fragments.
Like I said, I give him one,
Okay.
and I keep the other one in the jar.
What jar? It's been disintegrated.
All right, well then I'll open up a side pocket and put it in the side pocket.
Okay, sure.
It's not like I have a lack of pockets.
I'm gonna help Nova with removing fragments from her like arms and stuff.
Thank you.
It's more like it's not really like there's any fragments on her. It's more like she is covered with a bunch of microscopic lacerations.
Oof.
Well, we're rubbing polysporin.
All right.
Polysporin.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a drink now. I guess I'll give it to Kelpie.
Oh, drink?
Yeah. Yeah, Matt, you're still winning at cards with your buddies.
Let's
The
go.
fucking the worker guys are like drunk enough that and they're like commenting on Violet about how you're such a firecracker.
Firecracker.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
I
mean, she
literally just
called-
come into this bar and do crazy shit.
Yes.
Wait, how much of a lightweight am I? I feel like I've been drinking this entire time.
I think this is drink number 3.
the first time the guy basically gave you a pina colada with 3 drops of vodka in it, and then this is like an actual shot.
Oh. Drink it anyways, let's go.
All right.
Not like a ton of
You are-
drinks.
You are not.
I'm
You're
remembering.
not. You're not drunk. No,
Oh.
if you guys were drinking to excess, then I'd have to worry about what's going to happen with Evil. By the way, Evil, can you do me a tiny favor?
Uh-oh.
Can you roll me, let's say 1d20 minus 1d6?
See this roll?
Shots.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know if it's doing it on anyone else's screen, but it's been teasing ones for the last 2 rolls.
It did.
I
It did.
I mean, you gotta tease it, am I right?
Get more
Yeah.
ones.
All right, Evil. You you will awake approximately 8 hours from now in a literal trash can with the lid closed. You will fall out of it.
Oh no.
So you have 3 options here. Which of these do you wish to have remaining? Your dignity, all of your possessions, or your memory?
Dignity, possessions, or memory?
Yes.
The safe way to do this would have been not to bring any dignity or possessions.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really own much. I don't really have much dignity, so I guess my memory. I'll keep my memory.
Okay. You remember meeting someone who was talking to you about what seemed like a decent job and opportunity, but then you remember throwing up on him.
Nice.
Yeah. And then he had 2 of his goons beat you up and throw you into a dumpster. You take 2 stress.
You were like, this is my resume. Blah!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did Echo Echo's clothes manage to stay on? Yay.
No, they didn't. They fucking stripped that guy and threw him in the
Oh,
dumpster.
they did? Oh no, his
Oof.
dignity gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, okay, great. So Evil's in a dumpster. That's good. That's really good. Okay. Where would you guys like
Literally
to...
where I belong.
Aren't we all kind of in a dumpster anyways right now?
Yeah, this is more or less just a giant floating space trash can. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do now? Evil is incapacitated for the next, I want to say, 7 hours? So what would you guys like to do? His transponder is still going off. They didn't take the transponder off you because they basically stripped you of anything that had like a value, but they kind of just like left you with they left you with something so you'd be found just because they don't want to deal with you dying and someone asking questions about your dead body.
I want to see some more sights. Take in the local flavor.
That sounds
Fuck
like
it.
a
I
go
mean,
die
Evil
match.
took it. Evil took
Yeah.
in the local flavor and see what happened to him.
Yeah, I want to do that too.
So So do you want to get a
Hell yeah.
drink, or what are we doing?
There's an option called Go Diving under the actions if you scroll down to the very bottom on CompCom,
Yeah.
and that might be what you want.
Let's take a look at the thing.
There's a skill check where your applicable triggers could be show off.
I mean, it depends. I want you to RP what you're doing, and then you can tell me which one of these you want to do, because I would like you to RP into it rather than just saying,
Yeah.
I'm declaring this.
100%.
Also, Matt, do you really want to do anything, or have you just like eventually kind of gotten sick of these guys and you want to just go back home and go to sleep?
Yo, sleeping sounds nice. I let's not push my luck too far. But
What do you mean luck too far? You haven't done anything.
I was gambling.
Yeah. Well, okay. So
Bad luck.
So Mad, you know that these guys aren't gambling for any real money because they don't have any real money. It's just a thing to do
Wait,
in
what?
between shifts.
Oh. Dang, I thought I was getting rich.
No.
Oh. All right. Well then, yeah, we'll go Betty Bye.
Okay.
Provide contact
Matt-
information before leaving.
Yeah. He gives you his room number at the place that you're both staying at.
Communicator
1, 2,
channel as well.
Mad, do you want to give this crazy robot lady your cell phone number?
Do it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
She might technically be the responsible one in the party.
Technically.
At this point, I think she fucking is. I don't think there's any questionable about it anymore. Okay. So what would you like to do now, my friends, my countrymen?
I am not your countryman.
Fucking who cares? You're on my fucking stupid ass fucking.
We're all on
brain
the
space
bitchin',
station.
so...
I have to deal with the fact that we're losing the queen on our money, and we're gonna have some ugly guy on our money now. I'm
You
devastated.
realize that's only going to
F.
probably be for a few years, right?
No, they already have everything capped, 100%.
Oh my god.
I know, but again, you realize it'll only be for like a few years, right?
Yeah, it's only gonna be for a few years, and then we'll get some other old dude on it. It's gonna be weird.
Maybe you'll get a young dude. Who knows? Aren't there two like sort of youngish princes or some shit? I don't know. Who cares? It's
Yeah,
it's
it
a
doesn't
fucking-
matter.
It's a
Yeah.
queen of not your fucking country.
Yes,
she is the
yes.
queen of our country. She's literally the queen of Canada. Okay, we're off topic. Let's go back on topic.
Okay, but so what would you guys like to do? Mad, is there any sort of downtime action you would like to do? Like, would you like to do anything, or are you just kind of big chilling, waiting for these guys to quit being idiots?
I mean, I feel like I'd probably wait forever, but at the same time, sleeping sounds great. You know.
But tell you what, we'll go have you take a little nap, and then at some point we'll come back to you and we'll see. We'll get you to do
Wait.
a little thing.
Wait, what time was it again? It was like.
Yeah. It's what do you call it? It's the end of the third shift,
Okay.
and the break period of 4 hours at the beginning of it is almost over.
I know what I want to do.
What would you like to do, Violet?
I want to go look for businesses of ill repute and shake them down for information. I want to find like
So
drug
you're
dealers
going to go to every
or
business here.
hookers or something like that. And
Well, she
and
did
go
say
all-
she wanted to go out and fight gangbangers.
grizzled private detective on them and try and find out about the symbol.
Okay, so we know that Violet's super soldier training actually was now just making her watch a bunch of movies and hoping that made her into the perfect soldier.
Look, if you watch John Wick enough times, you get good, okay?
It's called immersion training.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they used a 4D headset when they showed you the movie.
Yeah.
Got it. I mean, if you want, sure. So, tell you what, why don't we call that one a gather information?
We can do that.
All right then. So let's see here. So what is the subject and the method of the thing you want to try to find information on?
Well, I'm starting to get the idea that maybe maybe whoever these people we ran into before who go under that banner of the symbol are like an opposing mob or like less organized TM crime faction on the station.
Who said who you're working for is a crime faction?
The people. They're called mob.
Wow! You're judging a book literally by its cover. How rude.
I mean, my drinking buddies called them the mob, and not in the sense of that's what the company's named.
What do you mean? Wow, and I bet, what you call it, I bet you would look down on BJ services as well, too.
I mean, I guess.
Just, it's just some unfortunate naming, come on.
Yeah.
Sure. So
I figure that, if that's the case, they must have their own sort of, less than like upfront businesses.
I don't know if any of you guys remember like the early 90s Dick Tracy movie, but that's just what's playing in my head, but it's Violet.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Okay, are you just
we're doing
are
that.
you wandering off on your own to do this?
Anybody want to come?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Nihil would love to from I'm sure Nihil would love to from Nova, but that's not the question that you actually wanted to ask.
Homie.
Did I already leave to go sleep because it's actually
Fine, homies.
I mean, you know what, Matt? If you want to not sleep, you haven't done anything, so you can still be here. You could be like walking out and hearing these guys are about to go on the dumbest adventure of their lives, like a band of drunken Three Musketeer, like fucking guinea pigs.
Let's go. I take a drink for the road though.
Yeah, I've had just enough shots, not enough sleep, and enough super soldier training to think this is a good idea.
Wait, are we talking about real life or in game?
Both.
Okay, sure.
Actually, I'm fairly well rested IRL.
What? How?
I slept in.
I slept.
Same.
Yeah, I slept. I woke up and then I slept again.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so Madrak is coming along in your. I'm basically just imagining like the fucking like a bachelorette party, and you're just like the woo girl going like, "Come on, guys, we're gonna go get ice cream," and you're just yelling, "Woo!"
And I heard ice cream, and now I want in.
Exactly. Okay, perfect.
Oh, I forgot the music completely.
Okay,
oh my god, me too. I keep being like, I need to put on the tunes, and then not.
All right, so who would like to go with Nova on her misadventure adventure?
It's gonna be great. Quit talking it down.
I think, as Huckleberry, I think I would go along with the plan.
Yeah, pretty please.
Yeah.
I really appreciate how Wisty is advancing your relationship with or without you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure. So we're gonna do a gather information, okay? Madrak, are you gonna actively help them, or are you just
information?
Are you gonna actively help them, or are you just gonna more laugh at them being silly billies?
I think I want to be like, like I'm like an owner of a couple of pets, and I'm just gonna like laugh and watch them do stupid stuff.
Okay, so Mad is not helping. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. So what is your subject and method, Violet? Mad, I will have Mad guarantee that you will not die doing this.
Perfect.
Okay, so we wanna look for places with like high concentrations of this symbol, and then find the sketchiest establishments in them and shake them down for info.
Okay, this symbol is like everywhere except for near mob offices, and also at the same time, this entire fucking station is Sketch City. It's basically a favela.
There has to be a worse part of the bad place.
No!
Okay, got it.
It's all bad.
You're in the worst place. You're in the worst place of the bad place.
Beautiful.
Matt could probably find something worse, but he doesn't want to help you. He wants to try to stop you from becoming splatters on the pavement because he knows that cuts into his pay.
I need to keep that up, you know?
Yeah. Matt knows he gets paid by the amount of people he manages, so if any of you die, he's gonna lose money.
I don't know. I mean, we've only been to, like, a bar so far. Let's go find, like, the worst possible thing, like, the human trafficking shop.
Okay, that's down the street.
Okay.
Yeah. It actually has a bright red neon sign.
Yeah, it's got a big red kidney in the window.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
It's not human trafficking though, but it is like replacement organs and organ trafficking, and people who are so poor that they had to sell off their organs.
Mm-hmm.
So we get money from selling our plasma here.
Yo.
I mean, do you guys after getting fucking wasted? Also, I just want to point out that Violet is still completely covered with a bunch of microcuts and is basically wrapped up a little bit like a mummy.
Oh god, do I need to see a doctor?
No, not that you're aware of.
The organ shop probably knows of someone that can at least do a quick checkup on you and give you some painkillers.
Let's go.
You are not in that. You basically imagine that your arms and your face and a little bit of your upper torso is covered with a million paper cuts.
All right.
They're just deep enough that they might just barely drop like a singular drop of blood, but they're deep enough that your nerves can like feel in there and they don't feel quite right because they're used to having more padding on them.
I'm glad we polysporin those.
Oh, that helps a bunch. Violet feels great. Also, yeah, she's a little bit drunk and on the polysporin, so she's feeling great right now. She's definitely woo girling it up. Okay, so what? You want to go into this organ shop and harass this random organ guy?
I mean, yeah. Anyone have a better idea?
I think what we want to do.
Yes, it's literally fucking everywhere.
You know what? I suddenly got a better idea. If it's everywhere, it must be getting everywhere somehow. So there must be some motherfucker making these marks. Let's go try and find evidence of that happening.
So you're going to try to
track down the tagging crew.
You're trying to find someone who is doing the graffito.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put that under gather information because that's keep an eye on something. Sure.
I think that might be a better idea.
Okay, Violet has stopped from bashing in the window of the organ shop to now being like, hey, why don't we just look for kids who are tagging? That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell you what, Violet. Matt,
tell them their parents would be ashamed of them.
Matt, are you still just kind of watching these idiots unfold?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna say that you're not at any significant penalties because you guys are... Well, you guys aren't functional drunks. you guys aren't functional drunks, but Nell is also a computer, so we'll call it even at that, okay? So why don't you go ahead and just roll me 1d20, Violet?
I have to do it? Okay.
It's your fucking plan!
Yeah.
This is true.
Oh my god!
Okay.
It's a 9.
There'd be no assistance from me being there, would there?
Okay, so
+1, +1.
No.
You have a pilot grit.
No. That doesn't apply to these.
Oh, okay.
Grit only applies to mech combat.
Oh, I thought it. Why is it right beside skill triggers then?
Oh well, then I guess it applies to skill triggers, but this isn't a skill trigger. This is a roll for gather information.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, this would definitely not apply then.
Yeah. So okay. So you choose one. You either get what you're looking for, but it gets you into trouble straight away, or you get out now and avoid trouble. Please pick.
Trouble.
All right. You see some kid doing it, and what do you call it? And as soon as you see him, you drunkenly yell, "Yay, stop, kid!" And then you start chasing him. Would you guys like to help Violet in her foot chase against a child with robotic legs?
I got take someone out quickly and quietly, or disable them.
Oh my god.
So I can
He's already no legs. He already is disabled.
I can take a shot and take his robot legs out.
Well, he's already around the corner. Just you guys are chasing Violet currently. That is what's happening.
Oh my god. Yes, I would like to make it take someone out to disable by shooting cyber legs.
You cannot see him. You are chasing Violet because Violet is the one that found him, and she ran off on her own.
Please don't shoot my cyber legs.
I mean, we could try.
I mean, yeah, you know what? If you want to try to shoot through several walls to hit this guy that you have no idea where he is, go for it. I'll let you do it.
No, but I mean,
Go
like,
back
we
and
can
get-
hit Violet's legs.
No!
Oh, yeah.
If you want me to make a stay cool, which perform a task that requires dexterity and speed under pressure, I could make that roll first.
Leave my legs alone.
If you, I'm only gonna let you make that if you're rolling to shoot Violet's legs.
Why?
Out.
Someone go back and get your mech. Then we'll show
I
this
can.
kid who's boss.
I mean, if you want to try to take this guy out, I will let you roll. It will not be a favorable roll, and it might end incredibly poorly.
Let's pursue. It's
got
not a
bad feelings
Scooby-Doo
about
episode
this.
without a wacky chase scene.
Yeah.
Not letting me murder Hobo, I'm upset.
I mean, I said you could try. You're just gonna be at like a heroic roll with -2 difficulty.
How fast is this kid? His legs
He
are so
has
fast.
robot legs! He has robot legs, and Violet's the only one that saw him, and she pointed at him, and he ran literally around the corner he was at.
Okay, so we're not right beside Violet or anything like that. We were behind Violet.
You were within like a 10-foot radius of each other.
And this kid's fast. Okay, I guess I won't. Just because that makes you've convinced me that
Violet.
it is too
Violet
dangerous.
also saw him like 2 blocks down.
Oh jeez. Nova, you gotta keep her cover next time.
Fucking cover. What's that? That's the thing Nell hides under when we call her cute, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I will let you roll whatever you want to try to chase this child that isn't deliberately trying to murder them.
I would do a stay cool roll, which is something that requires concentration, speed, or intense precision under pressure.
Chasing a kid isn't precise.
No, but perform attacks that requires concentration, dexterity, or speed.
Yeah, like picking a lock as your squad trace fire, avoiding a hostile memetic code while hacking a current console, carefully disarming explosives or unjamming a gun under fire.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just going
if you
by
gotta
the
do
reading.
you have to do in a highly complicated, stressful situation without messing up. This is not a highly complicated or stressful situation.
Kid's
This
got
is a-
robot legs. He's fast enough that I cannot shoot him as a trained soldier. This is intense.
Look at my.
We didn't have the drop on him, okay?
Yeah. Okay. We'll let him
Yep.
go.
No, we're not gonna let him go. We're chasing.
We'll get the next one,
We're not at the point where we're chasing the kid anymore. Violet is chasing the kid. Are
Yeah.
you guys chasing Violet? That is where
Fine,
we
we're
are at.
chasing Violet.
Yes.
I am
Someone's got to keep
slowly
Violet from doing
walking
something
after
stupid.
them.
All right. Matt is like taking a leisurely stroll. Okay, so the kid
Yeah.
like weaves through a few streets, and eventually, what do you call it? You guys end up following the kid into a dead end, where
You have him cornered.
no, he proceeds to jump through a window that slams shut.
Oh.
Cool.
At the end of the dead end appears to be that gang symbol, by the way.
Breach and clear.
I would like to say at this point, a bunch of people walk in from the other end of the alley, sporting all sorts of various sort of melee weapons.
There's gonna be a rumble.
Yeah, it's a ballroom blitz.
Okay, I want to use the bond power of Heart Sight to get the ambient emotional state of those close to me. Don't have to be able to see them. Effect becomes meddled if there's more than a few people close by.
Okay. Well, there's definitely more than a few people close by because there's at least like 7 people there and then the 2 next to you.
Okay, so it's pretty hard.
Violet feels like she's having the best fucking time of her life, and she is like going like, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna fuck this little kid up.
No way! I just want to ask him some questions.
Okay, you let's see here. So
I just want to talk.
Nell is a computer. The 5 to 7 guys walking down the street at you, they want to beat you the fuck up. And you can feel
Reasonable.
you can feel mad in the distance, kind of just like slowly walking to where you guys are.
Walking disappointedly.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right. So we're in this position where we're stuck in an alley. There's 7 guys there.
Yeah. You can take 7 guys, right?
With an assault rifle, yes.
I mean, that's cute that you think that these guys are weak to assault rifle fire.
Are they heavily armed then?
Which one looks like the boss?
None of them. They all look like they're goons that are about to beat the ever-living shit out of you.
Okay.
I mean, I
and
do
yeah,
have,
I didn't get any.
I do have a gun.
We're more heavily armed than they are. Is the big thing.
You can definitely keep thinking that, and I will not stop you.
The only
What do you call it?
The only problem is, out of the 3 of us, I would probably be the most likely to get out of this situation without dying.
Yeah. So so we're gonna play this a little bit like combat. So I'm gonna ask you guys as a consensus group, figure out what your action is, do it, and then I will sort of go over the action of what the opposing people do.
How big is the building behind us that the kid jumped through the window of?
It's like at least 3 stories.
Is there like
Any other visible entrances or exits?
I mean, there's like a couple doors that look like they've been welded shut. It looks like this is an alley meant to murder people, as you notice the walls are covered with kind of maybe a lot of what looks to be blood.
Well, I have an assault skill trigger.
Okay, so you're going to just literally run at these guys firing.
I'm gonna run at them. I'm gonna take a defensive position behind the giant.
Then that's
metal
not an
mat.
assault.
That's how you engage.
No, but it's not an assault. You are engaging and insulting are 2 different things. Like if you read the assault skill, it very pretty much says kind of like berserking into combat.
I just want to try and flex on these guys. I'm gonna walk towards them like there's like 10 of me and one of them, and tell them that they think they know what they're getting into, but they don't know what they're getting into.
Perfect.
And they
All right.
should rethink their course of action right
Sure.
now.
How would you like to do this, Violet? You want here? Tell you what.
I want to roll to threaten.
Sure, no problem. Go for it.
Both
Okay.
player
Does anyone have a
and
better
internal
idea?
systems are sighing.
I think we just go.
I mean, Violet, if you want to, I'll let you push it and give yourself an accuracy for 1 stress.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be really stressed out.
Well, I mean, that's just normal, right?
We don't see any kind of viable escape route, huh?
I mean, I don't know. You kind of just haven't looked. You kind of just were like, all right, I'm going to murder you if you don't fuck up.
That's what I was doing. Niall was one of the ones that instantly kind of read the situation, got an emotive
Yeah.
read, and moves into, I'm going to have to take out all of these guys. That is not what Nova was doing.
No.
All right, well, so Violet, you have declared what you want to do.
Yeah.
The failure for this is you just get fucking shot.
Yeah.
So this is going to be what do you call it?
Hey, I haven't been shot yet today.
True.
No, you've just had shots, which is probably not helping. So yeah, so why don't you just give me like a d20 roll, and then if you want to stress yourself out for 1 accuracy, you can have that. But this is going to be a heroic roll. So You need to roll above a 20 to not take any consequences for this action.
All right. So I can take 1 stress to gain a accuracy die, or is that just a flat +1?
No, it's an accuracy dice.
A d6?
Yeah.
Before we dive too far into this,
Mm-hmm.
is this considered a charged or a tense scene?
Yes!
Yeah, there's gonna be a rumble.
I need to ask specifically because of this. Because of my bond power. I can ask the GM one or both of the following questions and receive truthful answers from you. Who is
Sure.
the one that's in charge here, and what is the biggest danger in this situation?
You do not see the person who is directly in charge. You think that it is someone telling these guys what to do from a distance away that would be considered safe. And the biggest danger right here is people coming off of the roofs at you.
Okay, thank you.
You're so very welcome. I'm glad I could help.
Let them know that there's backup.
Let's see, and myself or an ally my choice gets a +1 accuracy on their next skill check acting on this answer.
Let me know when we're ready to die.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, sure, whatever. So roll a d20 plus 2 accuracy dice and we'll see what happens.
2 accuracy dice.
Yeah, freaking Nell was nice enough to give you a bonus one because
Oh,
she doesn't
hell
want
yeah.
you to explode.
And then +2 for my skill bonus.
Yes.
Alright, here we go. What? We did it! Yo!
Yes,
No,
20.
we didn't.
No, you take the highest of the 2 plus the 2, so it's 8 plus 12.
Yeah, so it's 20.
Yeah.
Violet basically whips out her sword, points at them like some sort of drunken swagger, like Jack Sparrow sort of captain, manages, and then like what do you call it, manages to like accidentally somehow kick the trash can next to her, which causes the pile of trash next to those guys to fall over, kind of half burying them in it as the other ones run off.
Yo!
You have
All right.
officially taken control of the situation.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to take a free action here to look at what she knocked over.
We're
look
not in
back at
combat.
her,
You're just
and
doing
then look
stuff.
back at the back of the spot that she knocked over, and then slowly turn back to her, and just stare.
Yeah, well, don't forget to cant your head at a 45-degree angle for maximum BM.
15 degrees, just 15 degrees, like just enough to know that she's examining you and trying to figure out what the fuck you just did.
Niall is going to have her rifle at ready to get the ones in the rubble and asks Nova, eliminate targets?
No, let's subdue them. We need to interrogate these guys. We're here for info and they have it.
How many of them are left?
In general, or left alive?
In the pile.
In the pile.
In general or alive?
Alive.
Alive.
0.
Well,
Oh, they're
fuck.
dead?
Yes.
That was lethal trash.
Yeah, it was full of a bunch of metal pieces of rebar that has skewered these people like a goddamn science experiment.
Whoa.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
then I'll go up, I'll check their pulses, and just look over at Nova
You
and be
don't
like,
need to check their pulses. They are literally meat.
I'm
They're
creating
shish
a
kebabs.
scene.
Yeah.
Okay, but you what do you call it? You can what do you call it? I would say Nell's sensors are power enough to tell that they are dead under there, but they are buried. So if you want to spend like 4 hours digging them out under like the like story of trash they're buried under, that's
My
fine.
God.
Just trying to help set a scene of how I would react in the situation. I'm sorry, they're buried.
Did any of their money spell out?
No.
I'm gonna go on break.
At the very least,
Okay.
I had to ask.
I say we dig them out.
You realize that they are dead and cannot answer any of your questions.
Yeah, but maybe their personal effects can.
We have access to the area that they've retreated to. We can return here at our own time and leisure. We do not need to waste time digging through trash to find possible information when we could come and get it ourselves later.
Also, Nell does reiterate the fact that there's the possibility there are still people on these roofs.
Additionally, we are in a poor position for our own safety. There could be potential targets from the ceiling and rooftop areas. It would be advised to retreat in a tactical manner.
Yeah, let's move out of the murder alley. That seems reasonable.
It only became a murder alley because of you.
All I did was chase a kid here.
Now, please ensure that Nova is kept securely on leash.
Okay, as you guys finish climbing over the trash, you just find Madrak on the other side having a snack.
Did you acquire the snack from trash? I would recommend against eating from waste disposal units.
I can eat what I want.
It does not appear to be trash. It appears to be, in fact, food.
Nova is banned from alcohol. Oh no.
Fucking if you think that she wouldn't do this even when she's sober, you are sadly fucking misinformed.
It's true.
Like at this point, I'm kind of like 35% sure that she was trained to be like a suicide soldier, so she's just trying to fulfill her destiny of dying. God. Okay, so what would you like to do at this point, I guess? Now that we are here now.
I mean, I'm kind of lacerated and stressed out.
You're also still a little intoxicated.
Yeah. Is there anything I can do to, mitigate some of that? Like maybe go to the doctor or take a nap?
Is that what you want to do? Because you already kind of did your downtime action.
Oh, okay. I guess no, let's keep at this then. Since Athena detected movement on the rooftops, maybe we should go poke around the other sides of these buildings and see if we can find.
She detected movement. I just said that she thought that was the place where she was
like a tactical avenue.
Yes.
Okay. Let's look for ladders.
Ladders.
Let's look for fire escapes. Let's look for trash elevators.
We are taking you back for rest and recovery before you hurt yourself and or us.
I mean,
assessment. Nova is detriment to herself and teammates at this current time.
No, but I'm having a good time.
I mean, this is up to you guys.
Continued pursuit of this alley of this leeway of thinking will result in a 37% chance of death to one member of this team.
But I like gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mad likes those odds though. Okay, so what would you like to do at this point? I mean, Violet, you're more than welcome to try to fucking resist the robot's advances.
I'm gonna start digging.
Sure, no problem. Nell, do you wish to just drag her away at this point?
No, I shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea.
You know, Violet, you can do whatever you want. Bad ideas are where the stories are made.
It's true.
Athena's gonna look at Wisty for a second, like to Nihal for a sec, with a just a deadpan look to determine what Nihal's plan is.
So just to catch up, I went to the bathroom quickly.
No, you're fine.
Nova's digging the bodies.
Nova is planning to dig for bodies. Athena basically said, "This is a terrible place to be. We should get the hell out of here. And if you continue on this path, someone is going to die." And Nova was like, "That sounds like fun," and it just started digging.
I'm gonna move over then to Nova, beside Nova there. If she starts trying to pick up some of the scrap rebars and stuff like that, and just be, Nova, we need to vacate the scene here. We're gonna run into the rest of the reinforcements before you get to any of these bodies.
All right. Yeah, you guys are right. It sucks to walk away empty-handed, but let's do it. Let's get out of here alive while we still can.
Okay.
Sure.
We will head out cautiously. Niall is definitely still holding on to an assault rifle right now.
Oh yeah, you guys can make it back to your hotel completely unaccosted.
Okay.
Okay.
Then that's what we would do after a failed attempt.
Failed attempt? What do you mean? That went perfectly.
Well, we have a location where someone who's tagging all that stuff goes. We can-
Yeah, make a
Yes.
marker on our group map kind of thing.
Sure, no
Yeah.
problem. All right, so let's see here. I don't think so. Only Evil, Violet, and Wisty have done downtime actions, correct? Did you do one, Nell? I don't think so.
I've deciphered the words and then did the so that was my downtime action, I think.
And then
All I
also-
did was I asked the bartender about the metal stuff, and they said they would get back to me by the next shift.
Yeah, but you didn't do like a gather information on that.
No, I did not.
So I'm more just wondering if you or Madrak want to do downtime actions before we move into the next day when the next mission's going to start.
Get focused and learn a free skill.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yes, you can
Yeah.
just get focused on downtime and just get +2 on a skill.
Whoa.
Sure.
It's
Broken.
pretty powerful.
So
There
wait,
you
does following Violet around not count as downtime?
I mean, Matt, if you want to say that you're focusing on watching Violet be a dumbass, yes. Congratulations, you now have +2. You now have +2 to
Read a
management
situation.
skills.
That's
an
actually a
actual
really
stat?
useful skill. You can make your own skill triggers. It's whatever you want. You can
Yeah.
refluff all of them too,
Yeah.
as long as the GM's up cool with it.
Yeah, so I'm
Sure,
gonna say
I'll focus.
yeah. So I'm gonna say, you know what, Mad, you learned a new and interesting way to kill somebody, so you get +2 to take someone out unless you want to pick a different thing to focus on.
No, that sounds funny.
Okay, good. Nell, what would you like to do?
I'll use the downtime then, because now that I was able to assess the card a bit that I got from Kelpie earlier, I'm gonna see what I can do to improve my inventor create, so that way I can create the tools I would need to be able to properly hack and understand the information on the devices that use that system.
Sure. All right. Also, Evil, congratulations! You're now awake and wandering your way home.
Has
Evil's
he
dead.
regained pants?
Evil's dead.
Yes, I was gonna say Evil. Evil found his clothes like stripped of anything worth of anything, like 15 feet away from the dumpster. And Evil, you also find a business card in your pants too that you don't remember, but it has just a little
Whoa.
tiny bit of puke on it.
Not sure.
We got a clue.
I don't know if Evil's here.
Yeah, that's assuming Evil didn't fall asleep by accident.
Evil. I woke him up.
Good job. Thank you. That's fine.
Hello.
It's fine. You guys have this thing. So what would you guys like from here?
Sleep off our before we get a hangover, right? And from the stressful situations of the day, I think, and
That's fine.
see how the next day goes. I think.
Yeah, sure. So
My lacerations require further treatment.
We do another
No.
polysporin run.
No,
Okay.
your lacerations, you know, that they aren't that big a deal. They're just more of like a minor annoyance.
No,
And,
we're applying more polysporin.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, fine.
We're taking a moment, okay?
Thank you.
Wisty's gonna get in those pants if it's the last thing she does.
Oh, we are not doing that.
It won't even fit.
Wow, are you saying Wisty's dumpy is too much?
They're single pilot pants.
Well,
Zach.
this actually was one Nova's probably a pretty good chance of being a lot bigger than Nile due to super soldier training, where Nile went from more of like a different sort of training.
Oh, got it. So you want your mommies to be buff.
So,
Yeah, I heard Nova
so in
was
other words,
shredded.
Nile
Nova
can
was
fit in
ripped.
one of
Yeah.
Nova's pant legs.
Amazing.
Oh, what do you think about that, Nova? Like, what sort of, or Violet? Like, I'm just asking you an RP question now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I
Violet, do you want to have an 8-pack, yes or no?
definitely.
Okay. Shredded.
And look at Wisty over here making Violet into her dream waifu.
This
Okay.
is how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we can call it a night.
Yep. All right. Well, that's fine. Okay. So, you guys are now officially on your mission. Right now, you don't have any work for like the next couple days, and your guys' mission is officially just to find out fucking something. Like, find out literally anything about anything. That is
We got
your
a business
objective.
card.
Yeah, the business card's a huge lead. So after drinking some Nova coffee in the morning, I guess we'll all review over that.
Also, we
Sure.
can go back to the bartender and see what he pulled up from the fragment.
True.
Mhm.
Well, let's read over the business card first.
Yeah.
It appears to have what looks like a fingerprint sensor, and it only works when Evil puts his
Ooh.
fingerprint on it.
He's so special.
And it's just what do you call it? It basically is just a name and an address. And the name is Roger Smith.
That's not a pseudonym.
So, what would you like to do? It has an address, but that's about the end of it.
Bar
Guess
happened to
we're-
be conveniently along the way.
Yeah.
No, it's in a completely different part.
Of course.
Let's go back to the bar first, because
Yeah.
before we just walk into something blind, maybe let's follow up on our lead that could get us some other info.
Agreed.
Okay,
Lead the
sure.
way, Nova.
As you guys are like walking towards the bar, you start smelling something terrible, like something like burning garbage, which overpowers the scent of regular garbage that you guys smell on a day-to-day basis here. By the
Oh.
time you turn the corner and see the bar, you see the soot rising from it, and you guys see your drinking friends out front crying as the bar appears to have been burnt down.
Whoa. We fucked up.
Sure, let's go with that one.
I'm sure this is my fault somehow.
Maybe you
Nah.
should do a little carousing with the people from your friends and see if you
Yeah.
can figure out what happened.
Yeah, I run up to them and I'm like, boys, what's going on? This doesn't look good.
The bar, she's gone. All of those months of good memories. We're gonna have to rebuild it a fucking again.
Is the
Rebuild
bartender
it
outside?
again?
Yeah. Yeah, this happens like at least twice a year.
Where's the barkeep? Is he okay?
Oh, I have no idea. He was a temporary jobby.
Oh.
Hmm.
So, what would you guys like to do with this bar and with your guys now? Well, they say that they're gonna have to go to their backup bar, which is literally 2 buildings down.
I mean, we know that guy worked at a bunch of other bars. Kelpie, where else did our bartender contact work?
Where did he work? He was a foundry worker.
Yeah.
I mean, we know he worked at other bars too, though.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So, do you want to take them to your normal bar then?
Yeah, let's go to your normal bar.
More drinking. Let's go.
It's the same
Is there
bar.
any
It's the
life
same.
signs in the fire first?
What would you like to see is in the fire now?
Is there any life signs? Like, is there anybody in there?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
true.
But also,
Okay.
it's very hard to tell because it's still smoldering at about a nice 500 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oof.
So, it's kind of hard to look for life signs when something's that warm.
That's fair.
Is there any other sort of tests or analysis you would like to do upon the thing?
The chunk?
No, the burnt down bar.
Oh, my brain worked good.
Spectrographic?
Sure. Do you have any sort of skill of investigation?
Yes.
Wonderful. What is your investigation skill?
+2.
Okay. Would you like to push it for +1 stress?
Well, I couldn't tell from heat, but you know what? Sure, let's go for it.
Yeah, boy!
20, and you said that's for additional.
Yeah, you get +1 d6, but you do take stress. You do take 1 point of stress from doing this.
Imagine getting stressed.
I know, right? Matt's just over here.
Just
You know, to be fair, that is a 10. So, you realize that this was definitely not an accident, and it was super duper arson, because you can tell based off of some of the chemical smoke coming out that this was definitely started with an accelerant and an ignition source in the center of the bar.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Matt takes you to his normal bar, which is the same one all your drinking buddies went into, that's like 2 doors down.
Nice.
Yeah.
Easy.
Does this one have a car hanging from the roof though, or whatever?
No.
Yeah, give us the flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look at this place, and it looks like. Trying to think for a second.
Some good flavor of the bar. It's important because we'll return here soon.
Yeah, just set it on fire again.
If you want to take a second on that, I should grab another beverage, and I need to
Yeah,
turn
actually,
on
I
my
want to go get a
fans 'cause
drink
I'm
too.
cooking.
So why
Yeah.
don't
We
why
take
don't
a
we
5.
just why don't we all take a 5 and meet back, and then by then
Okay.
maybe we'll wake up.
All right.
Oh,
5-minute
yeah.
break.
All right,
Oh yeah.
I'll be RB_man.
Howdy, everyone. We'll see y'all soon.
And we are back.
We're back.
Evil has fallen asleep, so we apologize.
Or died.
So fell asleep.
One of the three, who knows?
All the above.
There, I have banished him to the Shadow Realm where he belongs.
Oh no.
The Shadow Realm?
Yeah.
Does that mean he fell out of the top part of like a 70-story building into a purple cloud?
I'm gonna be honest, all I remember about them is them just literally just the glass breaking and them fall and like not even them falling, just the camera like zooming a little bit and then them cutting everything else out of that. I don't even remember like purple mist at all. So what was I saying though?
Just started for the day. We went down to the other bar. We were going to get a description of the bar, but we gave 5 minutes instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you were supposed to think of a really cool bar scene for us.
Yeah. So as you guys get to the bar, you can smell just like the piercing stench of like industrial printing ink and like toner.
Ew.
As you go into the bar, it appears as though all the walls and surfaces appear to be covered with what looks to be just dried cans of oil paint. Like just it basically looks like a print shop exploded in here because that's what happened.
This is where they make the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
found Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, so there's just like a bunch of like toner on the walls. It's all sorts of different colors. It's really vibrant and amazing. You can't believe that something this like bright lives on this dank ass station.
They probably have ink wrestling contests, don't they?
Yeah. And the bar is actually made of a flipped over printing machine, so you have to kind of step up to be at it.
Nice.
It's beautiful. Thank you,
Yeah.
RP.
Yeah, and instead of instead of stools, there's just printer rollers that you can sit on. They're just solid pillars of metal.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys are in this bar. Violet, you see your friends. They're at basically the equivalent table of the last bar here, doing what they do.
We should probably look at Roll20. Oh, never mind. I get it. I'm using my mind.
Yeah, your mind.
Let me turn the mind on. Wait, why didn't Nell just roll?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No, that's her roll from the other day. From trying to do something. But I don't remember what it is. If you were all
That
tapped
was
out
me
of
to
it.
assess, to
Oh.
get some information. That's how I found out
Yeah.
that the fire
If you
was
were all
forcefully
tabbed,
started.
Yeah, if y'all tabbed to it, probably didn't play till you tabbed back in.
That 100% is what happened.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? You are now in this bar.
Drink!
Same bartender there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
No.
looking for our boy.
No, this is a different bartender. It's a girl wearing a vest.
We are done here.
Kelpie, do you know the name of the man we're looking for?
Probably.
Go ask her if she knows where we can find him.
Jumbo is the guy we're looking for.
Okay, Maddie, do you
You're like a regular here. Go ask about your boy Jumbo for us.
All right, I'll go ask about Jumbo.
Sure.
So I guess I go to the current barkeep, who is, I'm assuming, is not Jumbo, and I ask.
Correct, it is not Jumbo.
Where's my boy Jumbo? Also, I want something to drink.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Tell you what, Maddie, why don't you roll me a d20 with +2 eye for gore?
All right. Plus.
Da.
Let's go.
Fuck.
No, that's an amazing roll. Trust me.
Okay. I believe.
She just gives you her drink and is like, you can tell that she like doesn't like you, and you can kind of remember the reason she doesn't like you is because of that time you accidentally knocked over all of the bar stools, which are heavy, giant metal, like, cast rollers, and she had to fix them all. So she says, I don't know where the fuck he is, but he's late for his shift.
Well, that's rude. And then I knock
He's
over
probably
another bar
fucking
stool.
dead.
I mean, it's possible. Who knows?
Well, that's some important information. Do we wait here then, or should we continue to investigate the business card lead?
That's up to you guys.
Answering. Asking the group. And unit commander.
So, my take is, I want to just hyperfixate on this until we get some answers about where this man went with our little piece of metal.
Uh-huh. You could also like just go. You could also just try to find out what the metal actually is. You could do that as well too.
Well, that's what we were trying to do via him.
Yeah, but you could also you could go not him.
Yeah, that's fair. But also, Kelpie knows where his day job is.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, he doesn't
his
know
day job
exactly.
probably knows. Oh, okay.
Kelpie knows that he is a foundryman because he came into the bar a few times wearing a foundryman outfit, and he can tell you kind of like where the foundries are, but he does not know which one explicitly.
Hey, it's not like he was wearing the uniform of a particular foundry or something.
No, it's
Got
more.
it.
It's not so much uniform as it is they all kind of wear the exact same protective gear.
No, that makes sense. Okay. So our avenues on this are see if bartender here has any more leads on him or knows anything about his personal life or ways we might track him down.
Mm-hmm.
Search the rubble of the other bar and see if we find his dead body, except fire, so we can't do that. Try and find the foundry where he works and see if we can get info on him there, or go to the address on this business card.
You're
Yeah,
asking me, I think we go for a address on business card.
you also have two other options. You could go back to breaking your way into the organ shop for no reason. You could go look at the pile of dead people you left behind.
It's true.
Staying away from those ones is...
How late is this guy for his shift at this point? Can we ask on that?
Let's see here. Tell you what, Nell.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Nell. Excuse me. Niall. That's what I was thinking of. Niall.
Yes.
Based on the emotions you feel off her from when Matt asks where Jambo is, you can tell he's at least 4 hours late at this point.
Oh,
He's
it's
fucking
okay.
dead.
Oh no. No, he's just sleeping.
He's fucking dead.
No.
What, being dead? No.
Get the feeling he might not be showing up for work today.
Yeah.
Just, I trust my gut feelings on these things, as you know.
I want to buy a drink.
Yeah, sure. You buy a drink. No problem.
Nice.
The bartender is a lot more friendly with you than they were with Maddie.
Wow, I see how it is.
Yeah, because he's a suit.
No.
Maybe. Oh.
Okay, so you're just drinking and
I want to talk to the bartender. And I'm like, hey, what's up with that weird dude who was talking to you a second ago? He keeps following me around and I don't know what his fucking deal is.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you?
Oh, Kelpie?
Oh.
If he's following you around, it probably means whoever you're working for puts you on him. He's kind of like a middleman watcher thing. He's mostly harmless. He's just annoying as hell to deal with sometimes. He has some of the worst luck I've ever seen. Also, he just doesn't know anything. He's constantly asking me questions, and it's very annoying. Like, he doesn't
I
know
heard he was in some kind of accident. Do you know anything about that?
Oh yeah, I heard his head almost got clean chopped off by a forklift.
Yeah, we keep hearing that phrase, clean chopped off. Sounds like it would have been dirty if it happened, though. Get it? Get it?
She laughs almost comically hard at it, like she's trying to find it way funnier than it actually is.
Assessment. Joke failed delivery.
She goes, "What can I get you, Miss Analytical?"
Information.
Yeah, sure, but that's gonna cost you.
Show her the symbol. Show her the symbol.
We require information. We've seen this symbol around in several places, yet unable to identify its source. I'll put like the symbol on like a data pad or something, and put some coin down on the table as well.
She looks at the symbol, takes your coin, and then looks like she has seen a ghost and walks off.
We follow.
Okay, she picks up pace and like starts running down the basement stairs.
Getting any info from her. And I think we're down some cred.
Yeah, I want to use my show off skill.
You're literally just Revolver Ocelot. Any chance you get, you're just trying to spin these fucking pistols.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip out my revolver.
That's
in a bar.
That's what she said. Sure, go for it.
And I'm gonna throw it at her and attempt to knock her unconscious with it as she's fleeing.
Huh.
I'm not gonna count that as a show-off skill.
It's specifically listed under the show-off skill. It says knocking someone out by throwing a gun at them.
You know what? Fine then, go for it. Knock yourself the fuck out.
No, I'm gonna knock her out.
Man, Violet, have I ever told you you're a real knockout?
What the fuck? Oh no!
That is our second one of the night, and Athena's just looking at you with a sheer, utter, complete disappointment.
Violet, you managed to throw the revolver, right? It seems like
I heard there are no crit fails.
Yeah, there's no crit fails, but still, you threw the revolver at her. You have missed. The revolver bounced off what you were throwing at while you were running after, and it has now come back and hit you in the face for 1 stress.
Have I done any stress mitigating things?
No.
Or am I still as stressed out as I've ever been?
You are still just as stressed out because you are continuing to bumblefuck down this path.
Oh
all I
my
can
God.
picture, Barbie, before you said the consequences, was like, all I'm picturing is she throws it and it boomerangs back at her. And you did exactly that!
Stop willing these things into existence. You should have pictured it knocking her out cleanly and smoothly and efficiently.
The information!
You're visualizing these things wrong. You're doing it wrong, Nell.
But you're packing a source of info! What?
I see the role of Chaos Creator has been taken by Violet tonight.
You know what? Someone has to make the important decisions.
Yeah.
Someone has to cause a chaos, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Violet, you are now at the bottom of the stairs with a bleeding nose and your ass is sore.
God damn it.
The point of that, Nova?
But don't
Any,
worry. As you're at the bottom of the stairs, you see that symbol again.
Yo, I love that symbol. It definitely doesn't haunt my dreams.
Yeah,
Everyone's
exactly.
favorite symbol.
One of my favorite symbols.
Yeah. Do you guys follow what sounds like someone throwing something, metal hitting metal, and then metal hitting flesh, and then it sounds kind of like a body tumbling down a set of stairs.
Assessment.
Oh my God.
Nova most likely injured herself.
I'll just keep to my drink.
Yeah.
I will.
Maddie's just sitting there eating the bar peanuts.
Since the bartender's
Let's
not there,
go.
I walk back into the bar and I pour myself the largest, stiffest drink imaginable.
You have no idea what any of these bottles are, and they are labeled unsurely, so...
I start swigging.
Huh. That helps
I
with
need-
stress, doesn't it?
I need to kill the pain.
I'm going to go
Unfortunate-
down that stairway.
Unfortunately, to
Yeah,
kill the
we'll do
pain... Unfortunately, to kill the pain, you would need to kill the cringe, and that would be you, so...
Oh my god.
Tell you what, Violet, do me a favor. Can you just roll a read a situation with a minus d6, please?
Okay.
Oof.
From you randomly drinking bottles of crap.
We have a total roll of 13.
You managed to figure out that they put the top shelf stuff hidden behind the super low shelf stuff next to the drain cleaner, and you find yourself the best tasting thing you've had so far on this station.
Oh yeah. I pass it around to the homies.
Upstairs investigating. So you got your homies upstairs.
Well, no, I think Nell's in the basement currently.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean-
Nell and myself would be in the basement.
Oh, okay.
Or Athena.
Sure.
I'm using character names.
Alright. I guess I'll head basementwards.
Yeah, sure. Well, how long do you want to spend drinking?
I'm bringing the bottle.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna have you roll to not fall down the stairs.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't just say I fall down the stairs, because I won't thank you for that.
No, you managed to make it down the stairs safely, but you are definitely getting wasted.
Good job.
I like how Violet has just become an actual alcoholic.
Well, presumably, for us super soldiers, it might be the first time that we've really been exposed to alcohol, so...
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense in that
Oh.
regard, when you think about it in that regard,
Yeah,
that
sure.
we
All
might
right, so
not
you-
have ever had alcohol before.
So you guys are all in the basement together.
I love it.
So, what do you want to look for?
Look for... Okay, go for it.
No, I was just gonna say, you're in a basement, there's a hallway that goes left and a hallway that goes right. Violet really didn't see which way she went because when she turned, that was when the pistol was impacting her face. So, what would you like to do? Where would you like to go from here? What do you want out of life?
Humans typically are right-handed, therefore they usually turn right in most situations, especially in stressful ones. Therefore, Athena would conclude that the target most likely went to the right.
Yo, fine then. I mean,
Cold
I
logical analysis, I'll take it.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, sure. You know what? If that's the way you're going, then all right. How long do you guys want to go right for? Because if you go for more than a minute, you'll start finding other paths.
Right wall in every situation.
Okay, so you're just literally doing the maze thing where you're just holding your hand on the right wall while walking.
Yeah.
When we get to the first intersection, though, I'd like to investigate. See if I can
Sure,
notice,
you're,
like,
you're
if
at the
there's
first. You're at the first intersection already. Just go ahead.
Okay.
Strangest underground to a bar I've ever seen. Underground here.
Alright, so
What's this?
roll d20 plus 2. Basically trying to assess if anyone has traveled this path recently.
Yeah,
And
you're
if
trying to
so,
find out. Yeah, you're trying to actually follow her as opposed to get lost in a basement for 5 hours. You definitely see a path of like footprints, and you start following it.
Alright.
Okay. So after about like 5 minutes, you guys are still following it. Maddie, you're still sitting at the bar drinking, correct?
Sure, let's... Yeah. No problem.
Okay. After about 5 minutes of you drinking there, the bartender lady comes crashing through the ceiling,
Oh my god.
looks you
Oh.
directly in the eyes, and then just runs out the front door.
Huh.
Get her.
Get her? No, this is a typical Tuesday. I'm gonna keep drinking.
Well, technically it's Thursday, but yes.
Wait, you said it was Tuesday earlier, I thought.
I said it was like a typical Tuesday, but it's Thursday.
Oh.
It's a
well, I took it
Tuesday
literally.
like Thursday.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been a long week.
Yeah, so you guys follow the footprints for a bit longer, and it appears the footprints appear to go directly into a wall, which you can definitely tell is some sort of secret door, but you don't know how to use it. Also, Maddie, would you like to tell them that the girl is up here?
Are we?
No, why would
not
he do
separated?
something like that?
Yeah, you guys are in constant. You guys are in contact. That you gave the robot lady your phone number.
That's true. I mean,
It's one of the tea days. Sleeper.
yeah. I'll get around to it. Let me like finish my drink first, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that'll.
Yeah, sure, no problem. You got it. All right. So what do you?
Motherfucker.
What do you guys want to do? You're at this impasse where you've managed to follow footprints to a wall, and they definitely look like the right size footprints, but you don't know how to get through this wall to get wherever she went. So, what would you like to do?
I look toward Nova.
Let's thoroughly inspect this wall.
Okay, sure. I was really I was expecting you to just put an explosive charge on the wall and not understand the concept of chunky salsa.
No way. I know about salsa.
Sure.
Are there any sort of seams or like?
No, it appears to be a completely solid wall.
Okay.
If you guys wish to investigate, you may investigate.
Let's investigate.
Sure, no problem. So, let's see here. Who is investigating, and then is anyone assisting, and do you guys want to stress yourself out, yes or no?
I'm really stressed out.
Not assisting with the wall, I'll be standing guard.
Sure, no problem. Nell, do you wish to help with the wall?
Alright. Tap, 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 boom.
Did you just blow up the wall?
No.
Oh, did you
Although
try to
that
punch
is
through
my
the wall?
fallback. That is the fallback strategy, though.
If you want to try to punch through the wall, I'll let you do that. I don't mind.
No, I'll do a quick investigate first.
Okay. So Nell is doing the investigating. Is anyone stressing out to help her? And Nell, do you want to stress yourself out?
No, I don't think I need to stress myself for this.
And just go ahead and give me just a plain old D20 plus a D6.
Plus my investigate?
Yeah. Oh no plus just your investigating a D20. Excuse me. If you roll a 1, I'm gonna say that you think she's a ghost.
Fuck.
Yo, that'd be cool though.
Ghosts on the station.
Close.
You think that she might be using advanced technology that allows her to phase through physical objects.
That does exist. So.
Yeah. It's the most logical solution currently.
How do we do that?
So do you guys just want to keep messing around with the wall for a little bit, or what do you want to do?
Getting a little antsy hanging out here.
Yeah.
All right. About this time, Mad, go ahead and call them.
Please.
Yeah. I finished my drink. All right, I'll call them.
As he's calling, Athena's like pulling out her arm cannon, getting ready to shoot as the call comes in.
I mean, you can still shoot through the wall. I don't care.
No, I want the call to interrupt it. So it's like, oh.
We were on Plan C.
Oh, I wanted to shoot my arm cannon. All right, that's fine. Yep. So, Matt, go ahead and describe what you saw to them.
So remember that like robot, like that lady you were chasing? I saw her crash through the ceiling. Is this useful information?
Yes. But also no.
The seats.
All right. Well, I just thought I'd let you know. Do you guys want a drink?
Going upstairs to start a bar fight with Kelpie.
I mean, that's fine. Violet, as soon as you hear that, you like basically are like, you are like so pissed that you just like tilt your head back and look into the sky, and you see that there is a vent directly above the wall.
I dive in.
You're going to dive in upwards.
Let's go.
Yeah, I make the big jumpies.
Okay, do you have athletics or anything like that?
Can I get a boost? I need uppies.
I need uppies! Uppies! Mommy, uppies!
Athena, you're strong and heavy. Can I have uppies?
Here,
Wow,
if
you
you're...
just called her heavy? That's so rude.
No, try to argue it's a show-off skill, you know?
Hold on.
Violet also informs you guys that there's a vent in the ceiling.
I gotta get in there.
That's what he said.
Okay, when you said that she was tilting her head back, all I could picture was her doing this, the Boa Hancock thing.
No, it was more like,
Oh.
I hate everything about this. Just despair, tilt head backwards, wait for God to smite you. So,
Checks out.
what would you guys like to do?
Uppies.
You guys could go upstairs, and Violet can keep asking for uppies. But Mad, I'm assuming you're just, you know what, Mad? Do you want to search the bar for more booze?
I already have the
there's
best one.
She was the bartender, so there's no more bartender.
Correct. There's no more bartender.
Well, I don't
Become the new bartender.
Serve
What
the
do you call
guys.
it? Your friends in the back ask you to bring them some drinks.
Well, I don't want to let them down, so I'll be cover bartender, I guess.
That's great.
Yeah, so I start making the boozes, and I take a sip.
It's getting very, very difficult for us to get any information on this damn symbol.
Yeah, well, maybe that's the purpose. Tell you what, Maddie, why don't you just roll me a raw d20 and we'll see how good of a drinks you make.
Alright, let's go. Oh wait, that's not how you do it.
I have a really simple solution. We just go to sleep, wait for this bartender to get killed in the middle of the night, go to a bar again, and interrogate the next bartender.
Just keep cycling through bartenders.
Cool, then some of the
Maddie, you
thoughts
make some really good drinks and you make them happy.
Let's go, you know it.
Yeah, alright. What do you call it? So Violet, do you wish to use your show-off skill to try to run up, jump onto the wall, kick off of the wall, kick off of the opposing wall, then kick off of the original wall again to, like, American Ninja Warrior your way up into the vent?
What's the consequences if I fail?
You'll fall and hurt your already injured Tushy.
I just politely want to ask for someone's help to get up there. Maybe we can go get a stool from the bar.
Just like the insolent little child, just like pointing up and going, uppies, uppies, uppies.
This would be a basic training thing, so yes, I will move over to support to.
All right, you'll give
Yeah.
Violet uppies. All right,
Yeah,
with
Thank you.
Clean the
with
rifle, move
uppies-
over, and with a
with
sigh.
Yeah, I will say with uppies, and then Athena, are you helping give uppies, or are you just like realizing that these people are actually idiots?
Human beings are dumb.
Are you gonna give her uppies or not? That's what I need to know.
No.
Okay. Well,
The humans can make their own mistakes.
in spite of what do you call it? In spite of Niall's small size, what do you call it? Nova manages to successfully mount her, squeeze her face between her thighs, and then crawl into the vent.
Wow, you were waiting for that one.
Yeah, I was. Thank you.
All right, I'm in.
Do any of you guys want to get in the vent, or are you guys just gonna go back upstairs?
If she's willing to lift me up, yes, I would.
What do I see?
Violet, you're just crawling through a very dark vent currently. Like,
Okay.
it feels like you might be going up an incline. So, Athena, would you like to give Niall uppies, yes or no?
We can't do that in game action. If you lift up the other person lifts you up or pulls you up.
I mean,
You're in an air vent. You can't turn around.
Yeah, Violet can't really turn around. She's basically, based on she's ripped, she is basically like the exact size of the air vent, and she is having trouble crawling through it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. You could try if you really want.
It's okay.
So,
I will just say monitoring that. Stay behind and monitor the situation.
Okay, great. So you guys are just still hanging out in the basement, huh?
I will hang out in the basement. Yeah, I don't know what the robot wishes to do.
Okay, Violet, you eventually see a metaphorical light at the end of the tunnel.
All right, I speed run the vent.
Okay, you speed run so quick you almost fall directly into the front of the bar.
Oh my god.
I will say that you are skilled enough that you can get yourself down without falling flat on your ass. And you just see Maddie over there making drinks and hanging out with the usuals.
So this just terminates in the bar?
Well, there is more vent across, but this is where the lady fell through the ceiling into the bar, yes.
And I can't cross the gap.
I mean, if you want to cross the gap's like 5 feet. Also, Maddie literally told you that she fell through the ceiling and ran out the front door.
Okay, fine.
I mean, if you want to keep crawling in random holes, Violet, that's not mine.
They're just random holes, that's fine.
Yeah.
Report Nova, what do you see?
I see the bar.
Okay, well, on that then, we'll, returning back then to bar, and I will hopefully head out with Athena to, following the way we took back, because we just took the right walls.
So, Violet, do you try to flashily jump out of the vent? You don't have to roll for this, I just need to know for something.
Yeah, we have to do the superhero landing.
Alright, you definitely do the superhero landing, and your knees are definitely shook afterwards. But but your bar friends are clapping.
Hell yeah.
And they start calling you over.
Alright, I roll on over.
Okay.
Yes.
By the time Violet gets there, you guys are back upstairs, and Mad's already at the table.
Am I not bartending anymore?
No, they got their drinks for right now, so you're just like hanging out.
Okay.
And, what you call it, begrudgingly, the semi-leader of the group goes, "All right. I'll tell you."
I guess you're sick of watching me make a fool of myself, finally, huh?
No, I'm loving that system. I just feel kind of bad for you. You're trying so hard, and you're getting so far, but nothing really matters.
Words to live by.
Thank you.
Assessment. Using old 20th century Earth music is a terrible association for this plan.
Thank you, sweetheart. So, that symbol, and you didn't hear this from any of us, okay?
I didn't hear anything.
That symbol is the symbol of the people who crashed into the Bitchin with their other ship. That is the symbol of their ship and their people. It used to be an old mining ship that was full of a rare ore that crashed in, and that symbol is the descendants of those people. And they've been trying to eliminate the mob and try to get us get us a better quality of life. But talking about
we're the baddies. I knew it.
So talking to people about it is a real no-no, because if you even think about talking about it, there's a decent chance you don't wake up in the morning. Or worse, you're fired and you don't have no more job.
Speaking of fire, I think we may have gotten our old barkeep killed.
Maybe don't tell them that.
Oh, what, Jumbo?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I saw him yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning?
Yeah, right before the shift. Yeah, it was right before the bar exploded. He was running down the street, and then it exploded.
Oh, okay. That's good. Do you know how we could get a hold of him?
Oh, fuck no.
All right. Thank you, though.
Yeah, no problem, sweetheart.
Do you know how to contact the mining ship folk?
No. Because they're just part of us now.
Okay.
And also, there's not a lot of them left after they were called off like that. It was real sad.
Got it.
Yeah, they tried to fight for a better way of life, and they were all mercilessly murdered for it.
It's how things like that tend to go.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ask who they were murdered by.
I assume they were killed by the mob?
The mob, or whoever runs the mob, or fucking Santa Claus. I don't fucking know. All I know
Freaking
is
Santa
Santa
Claus
Claus.
does not exist. It is a theoretical construct.
you must be a hell of fun at parties. But look, they crashed into us. They tried to start a revolt because they thought the ways we were living here were repressive and repugnant, which they are. But they had fighting spirit, and we do not have any left. So, they started an uprising. The uprising failed. Most of them were put to death. We took in a few, but this was over 50 years ago.
So it seems like okay. Got it. I thank him profusely for cluing us in, and I hand him what's left of my bottle of top shelf Boozerino.
You mean you dump your pocket of shattered glass soaked in booze on the table?
Yeah, sure that.
Okay, it's fine.
Drinks are on me, boys.
Statement. The remainder of the alcoholic beverage is already soaked into your clothing and no longer available in the bottle.
Yeah, so the drinks are on her. They all have a big laugh about that.
Oof.
Fucking
Oh
amazing.
my god.
So great. So I'm just
We
gonna
got
tell you
info.
guys, I had a clock for that, and you guys eventually just fail forwarded so much that I gave it to you.
Oh my god, of course we fail forwarded that much.
Yeah.
I like failing though.
Yeah, Maddie is
As
a
long
pro
as it's
failer.
failing with style.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Is being bamboozled at literally
Superhero
every-
landing. Superhero landing.
That's just because I didn't want to watch you roll and fail and die jumping out of the fucking vent.
Here's the
God.
thing. Here's the thing. If we had to interrogate one more person for this symbol, I thought it was basically going to lock them in place while asking the question.
Okay, what? Just wrap.
Like
them
grab
around
onto
and-
their wrist and pin the wrist literally into the wall.
Oh my god.
Yo, that sounds hot.
It's like you shoot like whoever it would not be able to escape kind of thing.
Yo, that's really
Sign
hot
up.
though. Okay, so you guys now know like the basic backgrounds of what the symbol is.
Mhm.
And we also now, based on that and our previous encounter, can sort of deduce that the remainder of this faction has literally gone underground and now lives in the sewers.
I mean, theoretically, yes.
Well, we ran them into this in the in the sewers, right? On session 0.
That wasn't directly the sewers. That was more of just like a back alley, but something similar, yes. Like definitely the underbowels of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Priority
No,
is
that
survival,
is-
however. Our priority is survival. Choosing sides, especially a side that has a high chance of failure, is not within our parameters.
We kind of already picked a side without knowing what side we were joining.
I mean, you can always change sides. The Italians prove that. Come on. So what?
Political humor time.
Thank you. So what would you guys like to do now that you have a rough idea of what the symbol is, you don't have any deeper understanding or meaning of it. You have kind of just like the rough sort of lore background, let's say, like you know, the unspoken backstory.
Is this a wait for evil next session to continue with the business card plotline?
The motherfucker fell asleep, he loses whatever sort of privileges he had. That's my rule. If you guys are 4 people who are here and awake. If you wish to keep going, you guys are the majority.
It is also getting kind of late. Like, it is 11 o'clock for me, and I know that's like 1 o'clock Eastern kind of thing.
It's the earliest for me, so I'm not going to be the one to make that call.
I'm not the one needing to go to bed either, so I'm normally
I can definitely keep playing if you guys want to, but if you want to call it, this is as good a time to do that as any.
So, Maddie, this is currently your vote, whether you would like to keep going or not.
I have no.
Whoa.
Yeah, we've given him a decision, which was a mistake.
I love Crystal Beast Amber Mammoth.
Wait, what?
Now make that noise again. and then say Jesse.
I didn't even attempt to try to make any.
Wait, you need to play your favorite card, Garuzzi's.
Garuzzi's! I use Garuzzi's and then I activate Kunai with Chain! It gives my monster 700 attack while putting yours into defense mode!
500 attack.
Man, I have to send you something. Hold on.
No, send me nothing.
Send him all
I mean,
of
we
the
can
love and
escape
support
the
in the
person
world.
sleeping.
Ow!
No,
So
I'm gonna drop
Maddie,
this in general.
Maddie, you are the same time zone I am in. I am like literally a degenerate who woke up at 3 in the afternoon, but I know that you have an actual life, so it is up to you for what you wish to do at this point. But also I know that if Minnie is streaming right now, you're just going to go watch her stream for another 2 hours.
Dun dun dun.
You think I watch? I just mod. Blah.
Sure. See, this is the one thing
Does this mean we can execute the person who's sleeping?
Thank you, Harry, for that.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you want to, that's up to you, but you have to go find his body for... Oh no, he came back to you guys, that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, he went off to go get drunk again, so you'd have to go find his body. He's in another dumpster now.
Fuck.
I don't want to be in a
no.
dumpster.
Maddie,
That's pretty easy to arrange, it sounds like.
yeah.
Dumpster,
Oh, that's
go!
So
What's the decision, Sleepy?
if you have to make it funny, just roll a d20 and above and 10 and up, and we'll keep going.
But I have too good of luck. No!
That's all right. The rest of the group has terrible luck, so we'll even out to being average.
I told you I have too good of luck!
Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
So do
Alright,
you want to
we'll
keep
keep going
going,
for
Maddie, or not?
I mean, I rolled. Unless
Alright.
you wanted us all to roll.
No, that's fine.
And we combine all of our rolls and... do
And we
it out
burned a
of-
19 on that. This is fine.
You know what, Violet? Why don't you roll and we'll see what happens? Huh?
No!
What do you mean?
I
no?
refuse.
Nell got an 11. Okay, perfect. So that's two. That's 2 for continuing. Violet, it's up to you. It's up to you and Wisty. Roll.
I already set him down.
Wisty got a 10.
One's in.
Oh,
I got
Violet
a 17.
See, that means everyone wishes to continue. That is
Alright,
how-
cool. Alright, let's go.
Nell, if you need to sleep, that's fine.
No,
Like,
I'm
It's
fine. I
100%
was more
okay.
so just pointing out, like, you know, potential viewers might be getting tired as well. But yeah, it's 11 o'clock for me. I'm good for like another 2 hours before I crash.
I mean, I was
So
planning to
use
go
my
for
6
another. I was planning to go for another 1 hour maximum.
that seems reasonable to me. That's about where I'm at. Like, let's do this next little clue mystery Scooby-Doo bullshit and
Sounds
see
like
what
a plan.
happens.
Theme that now. How do I misplay in the tabletop RPG? How do we misplay more than we've already misplayed?
Let Nova make more
The mi-
decisions.
The misplay would have been shooting my legs out from under me when I was chasing a child through a back alley.
Why did you still chase him? That's the part that I don't get. And then you chase somebody else, and then they cause more problems. It seems like just letting Nova make decisions is the problem.
I want
Alright,
answers.
Perry, there actually is an option of downtime gunfight to find a random person and fight them.
Oh God.
So,
Yeah, you know what? If you guys just want to fight, if you guys just want to start a random fight, yeah, I'll let you guys just start a random fight if you really want.
Oh my
oh my
god.
god, okay, Perry, can I wait until we come to a good situation for me to engage in a gunfight? But we will engage in a gunfight.
Don't worry, all the paths you guys have been going down will eventually lead to a gunfight somehow. I don't know how, but you guys have triggered a gunfight trigger somewhere.
Apparently, I need
That's
to
fair.
satisfy a gunfight trigger at some point. So we have an itchy trigger finger today.
Go for
We're
it.
feeling on edge.
All right.
That's fine.
So we've got the basic info on what's going on with that. So what's our next step?
Yeah.
You know where the mysterious mansion is?
Oh yeah, that thing that you guys think is the gang headquarters? Yeah.
Right, so that's an option, and then the third one another option is to
Business
try to
card.
find the business card. We can't activate without evil because it needs his thumbprint.
Fucking you guys can use it. He's fucking asleep.
We got the information downloaded from
just
it,
use
so
drag-
we accessed
We
it
drag
with
his
him.
dead body and use his finger.
Yeah, you just cut off his thumb. Athena thought it was the most prudent solution.
Free thumb.
Why do I
It's,
need to cut off his thumb when I could just burn his finger and scan in the thumbprint?
Then do that then.
All right, cool. I'll
Mhm.
do that. So when he comes back, he'll notice his thumb is burnt.
Yeah, we scan and 3D print his finger.
Exactly. Yes. Perfect. All right. So like yeah, there's that, and then also you guys still have that fragment of metal that you could do something with.
My inventory is a frag grenade.
I mean, if you want to use a
I've
frag
done
grenade,
things with that, and it hasn't ended well.
Yeah, but you
Below
could try
minimum
it again.
threat level assistant. Please direct us to metallurgist.
All right, so I grab the shard and I toss it up in the air.
Like, think about it this way, Violet.
I grab it out of the air before Nova can do anything,
Ow!
and I just look
Um,
at her. I just stare.
RB,
Yeah,
I have
you-
like
you
a
can
game
hear, like, the
mechanics
lenses.
question.
You can hear
Yes,
the
what-
lenses
what-
from her
what-
cameras in her eyes, just like zooming in and out as she stares at you.
yes. What is your game mechanical question, Violet?
I'm hella stressed. How do I mitigate that?
During the next downtime, you can heal stress.
Okay,
So that
Not-
means
it's
that means
on your
after we
freedom.
finish this mission and you level up.
checks out. All right, my stressed self is gonna proceed to get the job done then.
Yes.
Alright,
We're
so
going-
No way of mitigating stress.
We're gonna go to the address and we're gonna go all gangbusters on him, right?
Yeah. Also, don't worry. If you hit the cap of your stress, it will reset, and I'll just get to break your arm or something.
You already broke my butt, apparently.
and your pride, and your pride.
Yeah.
What? You're saying her ass isn't her pride? What?
No, that's her
Okay.
hips. Her hips are her pride.
Oh, okay. What are we doing? You're going somewhere that might get you murdered, right?
Yeah, we're going somewhere where we can't get murdered, and
I didn't say
Yeah.
you can't get murdered. I said you're going somewhere where you might get murdered.
nah, we can't get murdered.
Okay.
Look.
That's
Clarify the statement. To clarify the statement, we're going to a place where they might get murdered.
Sure.
I physically cannot be murdered. I mean, this body can be destroyed, but I cannot be murdered because in order to be
They're gonna flush you into a USB drive and launch you into the fucking sun.
look, to be murdered one has to have been alive in the first place.
So you're saying we can't murder Madrak because he's not alive?
Haha!
It's alright. He was gonna make that same joke if I didn't first.
You-
Aha.
Okay. So you guys are going back to the murder alley, correct?
getting scene, or are
Do we
going
do
to
that,
business
or do we
card?
go the super scientific metallurgy thing route?
I say let's avoid the murder house, considering the fact that we got the information we wanted about that information.
The
Yeah.
murder house, because I'm supposed to make a misplace. So
Oh God.
You know, you're more than capable of making a misplay whenever you want. You can do whatever you want. I'll tell you what, Wisty, if you want to deliberately say that you make a misplay, I will let you automatically fail a roll.
Point if we have a chance to. I got told no when I'm supposed to get into a firefight, so.
That's fine. You can fight Violet.
Yeah.
Okay. Spar. Yeah, we have spar. We'd probably be sparring. We're used to fight all the time, so
Yeah.
It's
makes
true.
sense that maybe you would take out some stress in the training.
Yeah. I want you to, just take out some stress. If you could just put me in a headlock with your thighs, that'd be great.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what we. Is that okay?
Get hyped for downtime. Let's go.
I get absolutely demolished by Nova in a fight.
Yeah. Okay.
In a fight.
In a fight?
In a fight.
Okay. So the real question is, so you guys are attempting to find some metallurgy people?
At least Athena is.
Yeah,
Well-
let's do it.
Okay.
And
Maddie,
she's dragging Kelpie to do it.
I mean, Kelpie very reluctantly tells you where the Foundry District is.
No. She is dragging him with her.
Okay.
If she has to, she will physically drag him.
Maddie, if you want, you can roll to not spill your drink while she's dragging you.
Oh, I better, shoot. I need this.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's go!
In spite of Athena's rough treatment, Maddie manages to not spill his drink and also find a bag of chips.
Whoa,
Yo,
snacks.
finding stuff.
Wow, they have corn chips still in space.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just made of artificial corn.
Sorry about this. I have to do this.
Corn.
You want to be stomped on?
Okay, so yeah, he takes you to the Foundry District. You guys are now in the Foundry District. Where would you like to go?
We work hard, we play hard.
Yeah, we work hard, we roll poorly.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's right, yeah.
So you guys are now in, like, it is sweltering hot right now. Like, the air feels like it's basically soup. It is, you feel like you are in an easy bake oven and you are the little, like, tray of brownies that is slowly cooking. And you guys are in the Foundry District, which is somehow even more darkened than normal, as the smog coming out of these buildings appears to be even blacker than normal. Like,
Smog pours out from the smog.
yeah, well, no, like, it's almost like that that P3 Ultimate Ultra Black. It's like that, but as an aerosolized form.
All right.
You see a bunch of people wearing basically, like, not a uniform, but the same sort of protective gear of, like, what appears to be, like, almost like a full bodysuit that has like a helmet, and then on the back appears to have some sort of cartridges that appear to be holding some sort of liquid and gas.
I direct Kelpie to lead us to a place where we can get the information we need. Like, forcing him to take us to, like, a shop or something. Preferably one for Mecca.
Maddie?
Wait, what?
I sent you a message. Just there you go.
Yeah.
RB leans over and whispers in your ear.
Yeah.
DM
Whispers,
whispers.
speak nothing.
Yeah.
Keeping a misplay during a session. Oh my god.
It's fine.
No. So good. What were the buildings again?
They're just all foundries. They're literally all next to indistinguishable foundries.
Nice. The third one.
Okay.
Have some jam on toast. I will eat that, Jerry.
Maddie feels
Third.
very... He feels very third one about it.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Pushing him along in front of us.
Alright,
Yeah.
he's still eating hot chips. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
He's accepted that this is
Actually,
his life.
how tall is he?
I don't know, Maddie. How tall are you?
Short enough to be dragged.
Like,
Okay.
are we talking like 4 feet, 4.5 feet, 5 feet?
Something
Short
like that.
king?
Yeah.
Short king.
Athenip literally picks him up by the collar.
It's one of those things, you know how like people are like, oh, difference between 5'11" and 6. For me, it's the difference between 4'11" and 5. So
Alright,
I
yeah,
lie and say, like,
Athena's like 6 feet, so she's literally picks him up.
She's also a robot.
Yep.
Mhm.
yes.
So she has picked you up by the back of your shirt and is carrying you like an extra 2 or 3 inches off the ground.
I mean, why haven't you just strapped him to your chest like a baby, Bjorn?
God. Baby carrier.
So you are so you have walked into Foundry number 3. It is somehow even hotter inside this building. And you just occasionally feel like a little singe at your skin, like some sort of hot ember is just like brushed past you. Violet, that does not feel good on your arms covered with neosporin and tiny cuts.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're injured.
Yeah, take 1
Oh.
stress.
no,
I'm
How much stress you have?
That is legitimately a joke. I just thought it was funny.
Oh my fucking god.
Trying to knock Violet out of the scene.
I'm
Oh.
at 5 of 8 stress.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
no.
great. Well, maybe next time, don't just do random shit without asking what the consequences would be and hoping that shit doesn't happen.
No. Keep
You know
doing
what?
it, Violet. It was
If
funny.
if no one else in the party says let's do a thing, I'm gonna say let's do the stupidest thing that came to mind. So hopefully someone else will think fast and come up with a good idea.
I encourage it.
That's
Do you
my
wanna-
leadership strategy.
Do
You know what?
want
That
to-
is a fair leadership strategy. I won't say it's a good one, but it is definitely a strategy.
It's the fucking leadership strategy of, I'm so bad at my job that I need people who are good at their job to be underneath me, so I'm going to make them good at their job by making them constantly fix my fuck-ups.
Hey, Nell said that
Material
was fair.
experience.
I'll take that as the compliment it clearly was.
Sure. Okay, so you guys have wandered your way into a random foundry and found your way to kind of like the office. What the guy at the main desk is like, yeah, and what do you guys want?
Porn.
Porn?
Wait, what?
Corn chips.
Ignore
corn
chips.
companion.
She's covered in like a lot of bandages. Is she okay?
She'll be fine.
Her
She'll be fine.
injuries were self-inflicted.
Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, Maddie, once you talk up, the guy recognizes you and goes, "Oh, hey man, what's up?"
Hey.
You have no
How are
idea
you?
who he is.
You want chip?
He knows you.
Yeah, sure. And he takes the chip.
Alright. Make sure to give him a small one though.
Stingy
Be
with
rude
the
and
chip.
take 2 chips.
Stingy with the chip.
Well, I found it. It's mine.
Yeah.
God,
Why did you just roll a D100, Violet?
I didn't mean to.
You actually
Something
rolled
bad
pretty
has
well
happened.
too.
What the fuck?
Something afoot is happening.
Yo.
Oh.
Wait, that's-
All right, so what is?
I'm gonna pull
What
out
are
the
you-
fragment from my
what-
pocket while still holding
Mhm.
Kelpie in the other hand.
Whip it out.
Mhm.
Place the fragment on. I'm assuming there's a table.
Yeah, there's like a stand.
Alright, so I'll place it
Drop
on that
the sword.
and
Uh-huh.
basically analysis of metal required.
He's like, damn, be careful with that thing. Look, that's illegal to have. How much do you want for it?
Information, and you can have the piece.
Okay, deal.
All relevant information regarding this metal, where it can be acquired, manufactured, and other information.
Oh, it can
Describe
only...
the specifics of our encounter in detail and how we were attacked by a mech that used a sword made of this material.
An entire sword of it. Damn.
Where
they
would
must
somebody
have a
come
lot.
by something like that?
That much of it? That's got to be most of what's on the station.
Seems doubtful.
Like, you have no idea how rare this stuff is. This one fragment is enough to keep, like, is to make someone... Never mind. So... Wait, you hit it with a sword? Are you a fucking idiot?
No
Well,
comment.
That
Statement:
explains why your
companion is human, therefore it is a correct assumption.
Okay. But this metal is incredibly hard to synthesize without the heat from one of the reactors on this ship. It is highly volatile and unstable. It's called beryllium. And impacts with it will cause it to fragment and create microscopic particles that shoot off with an insane amount of force.
What do you think my skin is full of?
I hope you're not full of it. This shit's highly toxic.
Well, I am.
I think we probably got most of it out. If there was any actually lodged in.
If there's
Yeah.
look, this came when the ship crashed into us. That ship that crashed into us, it was a mining ship. It had this stuff on it.
Where is the crashed ship? What happened to it?
What do you mean? Did you not see that when you were coming here? It's literally... He just points in some sort of generic direction. It's still right there. What the fuck do you mean what happened to it? It's still there. Like, you guys can see it on the picture of the bitchin' right here. It's just this big red thing.
Oh, it's stuck in that bitch.
Yes.
It is.
Yes, it is.
It is deep in that bitch here. Allow me to highlight the affected area. There.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's an extremely
Allow me to assist.
Polgar's visual aid.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Allow me
Good
to
deal.
assist.
Thank you. I appreciate the assistance, Nell. Here, hold on. Let me add a little bit more assistance.
I'll be back in one moment.
There. Violet, can you see it now?
No. Do I see what?
Just look for the cat. Look for the muscular Hulk cat, and you'll find it.
Muscular coal cat.
Mad.
Hello,
Look
Saber.
at the Roll20 screen, and you'll see what we're doing.
That's a beautiful cat.
I know, right? He's gonna fuck your shit up, though. Wait, hold on. Okay, so it is that ship that crashed there, and you know it's beryllium, and it has come from that ship. So what would you guys like to do now that you know what this metal is? Or you just want to keep drawing snakes?
That's Trogdor.
Yeah.
Yo, Bob Snake.
That turned out really well. That's a great Trogdor.
We did great.
Okay, amazing. So, So the guy says, "All right, do you need to know anything else, or is this mine now?"
What would be the most likely location one could be able to forge this without being detected?
Without being detected, you need to literally be in one of the reactors of the ship to forge this shit. You need the heat of the sun.
There's something... There's another way, though. Doesn't the crashed ship have its own reactor?
Yeah, that's locked down and been shut off for 50 years.
So
not
they say.
No, it's actually shut off. You can see the reactor.
Okay, good.
Okay, query as a player. How many
Yes.
reactors are on this ship?
There's 3 on the main ship and then 1 on the crash ship that is currently turned off.
Okay. So of those 3, which one would be the most likely is what she's trying to get at? Because obviously if it needs to be forged in one of these. So assuming that it is possible to do, which one of those locations would be the most likely culprit for a group that's doing this?
Well, the only group that can do it is the government, because they're the only
Mhm.
ones who have the reactors. They are on complete lockdown because of that event that happened 50 years ago. They locked down all the reactors because that's where the terrorists tried to hit first.
Then why would their own units try to stop us from delivering the metal?
Who? What? Who attacked you? What? Are
You don't
talking-
really know.
Like, so I'm trying to figure out who do you think attacked you, and who do you like? Can you just connect some lines for me, Nell, of who do you think attacked you, and who do you think the
group? Okay, she would explain the situation from her databanks. That
I don't.
We got the metal that had that symbol imprinted on it.
Sure, from Mob. Yes, okay.
We got it from Mob. We were going to deliver it to another group. The group that intercepted us basically told us, in their own words, that we can't take their their blood, sweat, and tears.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And then that's the one that attacked us with its sword. And the sword is
he
the fragments
basically
of it.
he basically just goes pale white when he realizes that you've been attacked by them, throws the fragment back at you, doesn't care that it might explode, and just says, "Get the fuck out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out," as he activates like what is a security robot in the corner that is like starting to boot up to try to push you out. You're not bringing this down on me. Get the fuck out.
Oh my.
This is
That
quite a-
escalated quickly.
Well, yeah, because
This-
he thought maybe you had just found it in like a dumpster or something, or like just lucked into it through sheer chance, because it happens. But now that he realizes you're in some shit, he's like, "Get the fuck out."
Can I attempt to use my bond ability, my force of will, to tell this guy to just stop panicking and chill the fuck out?
What is the? Can you read me force of will, please?
Command someone to flee, stop, drop what they're holding, or come to you. They must do so. If the GM decides they are too strong-willed for this to work, regain your use of this ability and clear one stress.
So, stop trying to kick you out is what you want to go for, right? That seems more like, yeah, sure, I'll let you do it. He's like, so he like signals the robots to like just kind of sit there, but he's still telling you, you have to leave now. Go. So he's not like violent anymore. You've managed to diffuse the session, or you've managed to diffuse the situation, but he is very much leave.
We
We'll
have
leave?
no idea.
We'll leave?
I want to try and reason with them.
Sure.
Okay, go for it.
Go ahead, Nell. I'm not gonna talk over you. My bad.
I was gonna say we could offer to leave. In exchange, he could send us any other information he might acquire regarding something along these lines. That way we can stop it.
No, he refuses to get involved anymore. He's like, I'm not getting involved with terrorists and the government and their bullshit. No, get the fuck out.
Terrorists, you say?
Well, my call here is that we're obviously out of our depth, more so than we imagined, and involving more innocent people in it potentially might not be the way to go. So let's do what he says.
Jade, falling back.
Unless anyone objects to that.
I'm being
Harry?
held, so I have no will.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you call it? It's at the point, like, have you guys ever seen that image of, like, Kevin Hart just, like, grappled onto that other woman while she's just, like, looking death stares at people? That's what I'm assuming Maddie's doing right now. So,
I put Maddie down and then just turned to leave.
okay.
Yeah, we will retreat from this situation. Pull in. Yeah, we're probably the baddies.
Yeah.
You're not so far down the baddie path that you can't change it. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm thinking of. This is Nell and Maddie in my head right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Except I'm
Okay.
shorter.
So what would you like to do now that you have left the foundry building?
Well, if these terrorists are hunting down anyone that knows of this metal or has this metal, we can expect an encounter with them soon. They'll be searching for us as well.
I mean, the question is, do they know that you have this amount? Well, I mean, I guess so, because Violet did literally explode it in a bar and gave some of it to a bartender that went missing. So, yes, I would say they definitely know at this point.
If they don't,
You can always
not
make a
expecting it.
Craigslist post.
A bitchin' list
Man.
post?
Yeah.
I thought you can only use Craigslist to find hookers and serial killers.
And explosives.
Oh, okay. And really
Oh,
bad
wait,
deals
no,
on
no,
cars.
you use wish.com for those. My bad.
I don't know if I want to get a hooker from Witch.com. Okay, so what would you guys like to do moving forward here? Would you like to develop some sort of plan of action? Or
Yeah.
if you want, okay, you guys have like another 20 minutes. So if you guys want to work on a plan or something, you definitely won't be able to execute it tonight. But if you want to start working on it, you're more than capable of.
We camp in our max.
Okay.
So
Here's-
far, everyone's sort of just going along with my my wild
pretty
quest
loaded.
here.
Okay, here's
wild
my
quest for
thought
the best.
as a player and as Athena. There are 4 fusion generators, essentially, 4 spots where this could possibly be forged. 3 of them are being absolutely controlled by the government, straight up. So we
The
know
fourth
for a
one is
fact-
being controlled by the government too. It's just turned off.
Hold on. That 3 of them are being controlled by the government and are actively on, which means they would be in use and being monitored at all times in order to make sure the power flow is going through. The 4th one is turned off, and they say it's off and it's being monitored. But given the situation, we know that this weapon was forged. It had to be made. So, logically, the spot that they would most likely do it would be this one that's not active. That's the most likely spot where they could probably get away with it.
Solid conclusion. Go on, Athena.
So either we need to find out whether we are going to go against our contracts, or
Well, you guys
are-
currently are not. You guys are kind of just. You're under the umbrella of a company right now, but you're not currently on a contract.
It's like we stay with the centralized government as it currently is, and potentially have to deal with conflicts in regards to this on a more regular basis, or we join, like we find out what's going on with them and then lose access to pretty much all of our resources and survivability.
I'd love to meet these guys on the meet these guys on better terms than the previous time that we did, and actually discuss with them what's happening.
Yeah,
Now that we know
that's what
more.
I think we should work towards. It's obviously not going to be easy.
They're going to be sending people in the dark after us right now. I assume any night now we'll see them.
Mm-hmm.
Then that would be your best bet to make an attempted contact.
Should we move to the how abandoned is the other ship? Do we know yet or no?
Oh, I mean, there's still people living on it, but it's the ghettoiest ghetto on the ship. Because there's, like, very inconsistent and usually not power. Which leads to there just being some parts that do not have oxygen or basic life support.
Should we deploy into this other ship and investigate?
Seems like the way to go.
I hate going to mechas without evil again.
Don't worry, you have Maddie. Maddie has a robot.
I do.
Okay.
It's base.
Also, like I said, you guys got like about another 15 minutes, so I'm probably going to stop it before we actually get into fighting people.
Okay, so then,
And then-
let's make the plan, and then that'll be where we end it off.
Sure, that sounds great.
I don't think we have time really to gather resources beforehand. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens in the next night or two, given the situation of the bar. So I think we need to strike now while the iron's hot.
Yep, we basically need to gear up and roll out.
Okay, so in that case then, my recommendation, we suit up, we go into the crashed ship, and we find the location that we can have as much open area as possible to avoid being surprise attacked.
No problemo.
Oh my god, RB's pumping up the jam.
I am. So we're good with that. So you guys want to get mech suited up, go to this thing, and then assume that they're going to attack you soon because of what you know, and then just kind of, chill and wait for them to try to hit you, and you want to set up like an ambush.
Not so much an ambush, given what Nova and Nihil have said, but basically set it up so that way, like, we know that they're coming, they know that they're coming, but we also make it very clear that we're not going to be aggressive. We're not going to attack unless they attack first.
Okay, and then meanwhile, like, two of you are going to be hiding, ready to attack them.
I could see
No,
Niall maybe being off to the side, ready to in sniper position.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
They were fairly unwilling to negotiate with us before.
No, they were
So-
they were talking with you, and then Athena was like, "Smash."
That's true, that did happen.
We had a mission to achieve at that point. Athena concluded that these were obstacles to the mission.
I understand.
Yep.
Man, I would hate to show Athena a literal fucking door.
That's what the ram action is for.
Oh, that's what the ram action is for. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an obstacle in the way. Remove the obstacle.
Ayo, I'm down for. I don't know why that sounds like a pickup line in my brain, but
RB man expecting Athena to blast open the door. Athena just removes the door from the bolts.
Yeah, with several C4 charges.
No, she just pulls a screwdriver out and unscrews it.
Oh man, I love watching a robot unscrew something. Okay, so that is our plan for next week, and so I will plan accordingly that you guys have done this. There might be a little bit of like RP and setup, and then I will plan for you guys to meet with these people and then probably somehow accidentally piss them off and they try to kill you.
Hey!
Yeah.
So
Sounds par for the course.
I'm going
exactly.
to ask, do we have another day to do gathering, like rest actions, or should we it's just go?
I would say that you guys probably want to go because you guys have probably flipped over like 4 clocks at this point that I've set for you.
Yeah, it's a go. Okay.
Yeah. We have been way too loud about this.
It's not even we. It's you, Violet. It's literally you.
Hey,
We support
no
it.
one stopped me.
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
my
you're in
god!
charge.
You know, I put this fork in an electrical outlet and no one stopped me, so it's obviously their fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, real friends stop you from putting the fork in the outlet.
I
Or they
just
s-
wanted to see what
Or
would
they
happen.
support you
Look,
and they...
Athena just needs to understand why humans are stupid. So therefore is observing Nova and watching all of the stupidity.
Actually, real friends apply polysporin after you blow up the artifact, but yeah.
Real friends watch out for you. Give you upsies.
Yeah,
Keep an eye out. Make sure that
Real
you're
friends
fine.
record you and post you on YouTube.
I mean,
It's true.
I'm pretty sure that's not a real friend. I'm pretty sure that's just a simp, but okay.
the TikToks that this party would make.
No, wait.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Yo, check out this dumb idiot hit themselves in the face with a gun.
Replay it in slow motion.
Yeah, and then there's just like 3 Stooges sound effects of her falling down the stairs like
Wow, Saber, stop revealing endgame content.
Okay. So, if there's nothing else, you guys are good to do your sign-offs or go stream more, do whatever you want. I release you from this coil.
Thanks for running a session.
Yeah, no
Thank
problem.
you.
It's been fun, everybody.
Yeah, it's been
No,
chaos.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's
We'll
been
do
real
it
fun
again.
having you here too, Maddie, because
Oh.
Yeah,
It-
thank
it-
you
yeah.
for joining us. Even though you basically we used you as something that I could pick up and carry around.
yeah, you
Yeah.
used him as a MacGuffin, but that's fine.
I am
Maddie,
It's fine.
Maddie loves being used.
Oof.
Mad Guffin.
Yeah, Mad Guffin. Yeah, there we go. That's his official title now in our game. He is the Mad Guffin. He is my way of giving you knowledge that you shouldn't have, so then that way you're not stuck running around a fucking bar basement for 3 hours.
We might have
but
found some hints
that was
there.
the best part.
I appreciate his like just don't give a fuck, Maddie. I appreciate your don't give a fuck attitude of just
Make
like
it
how you're like
feeling.
this. Yeah, this is happening. This is my life. All right, fine,
Yeah,
good enough.
You're getting paid.
I mean,
At this point, I feel like I'm not doing my job very well.
I mean, are all of them still alive?
Potentially,
Kinda.
we don't know about evil.
Well, then as long as 3 of the 4 are alive, you still get your full pay.
Oh, I thought I got cut for every death. Ooh.
Well, they let you have 1 as a freebie. 'Cause
Don't
I
worry,
feel
we'll,
like-
we'll find his drunk corpse and throw it into the Mac.
Yeah.
And Evil might be alive.
I mean, technically he's still alive.
It's a coin flip away, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
it's
still
what-
alive on a technicality.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Plot armor.
Poor guy sleeping in this chair.
No, I think he woke up at some point because he went offline on Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I'm
did
gonna s-
happen.
I'm gonna jump to do my outro then.
Okay.
All right,
Yep.
bye bye.
Outro time. I'll talk to you all afterwards if you're still hanging around.
Yep, I'll hang out for a sec.
Alright, chat, so thank you very much for tuning into our game. We'll be back tomorrow for some Tales of the Abyss. And for those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching these episodes. You can always catch them live every Sunday. We start at 10 p.m. Pacific time. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. And you are always welcome to join us. Thank you all, and you have yourselves a wonderful night. This is Nell, signing out.